Living life together. We're 97.5, the beacon of Baker County.
You're listening to Wildcat Football on 97.5 FM WFBB. This radio station is a ministry of Glen Baptist Church in Glen St. Mary, Florida. We're blessed to air Baker County Wildcat Football live each week, and it's our hope that you enjoy the program. We know that life is busy, work, school, football, running errands around, but in the midst of the busyness, we all need a church home that brings the stability upon which you can build your life. If you're looking for a church home where you can grow in Christ and community, we would love to invite you to worship with us every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Check us out on our website at glenbaptist.org or on Facebook, where you can access church info and content and even watch worship services. At Glen, you get dynamic music, gospel-centered expository preaching, and a wonderful faith community. Come grow with us.
Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat. Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Hi, this is Larry Birkins of Birkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Birkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Birkins at Birkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BirkinsChevy.com.
For over 50 years, Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning, 259-6546.
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate, call Dual State, owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
Since 1981, Higginbotham's Towing and Recovery has been serving the community of Baker County, providing safe and reliable towing needs. If you need a car or truck towed or even a shed in your backyard, Higginbotham's is a place to call. Located in Glen St. Mary, they are available 24 hours, 7 days a week. 259-4375. That's 259-4375. The Higginbotham family is so excited to be a proud supporter of Wildcat football. Stay home. 2 words that everyone's saying these days. At Hometown Home Health, you can receive nursing and therapy services in the comfort of your own home. These services are covered by Medicare as well as most major insurance companies. Hometown Home Health has a true commitment to their community and is the only home health agency located in our hometown. It's your choice, so choose Hometown Home Health. Maddie and Kristen say, go Wildcats.
Welcome to Baker High Wildcats football. And now, Baker High Wildcats football.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to another beautiful evening for high school football right here on 97.5 WFBB, 97.5 FM WFBB, coming to you, broadcasting out of the Glen Baptist Church in Glen St. Mary, Florida, and ready to share all the action with you, 2021 Baker County Wildcat football. And we've got a good one here tonight. The Wildcats of Baker County coming into tonight's ball game with a 1-0 regular season record, and taking on the Viera Hawks, the Hawks from Viera, Florida. If you're not familiar with where Viera is, I'll fill you in on that in just a moment. Mike Cruz and Jackie Baker bringing you all the action here tonight as we get set to go from Memorial Stadium. First home game of the year, the Wildcats getting set to do battle on our home field. We've gone to the road a couple of times already for the Kickoff Classic. We went to Union County last week over in Bradford County on the turf field. Jackie, it's nice to be at home.
My goodness, I didn't think it was going to happen, Mike, but here we are on a beautiful Friday evening in Memorial Stadium, and I can tell you this, if you rode by here at 9 a.m. this morning, you would have thought there's no way you're playing a game in here this afternoon. It looked like a construction site. But they got it cleaned up, got everything working like it should be, and we finally get a home game here in Baker County.
Well, it was a construction site. They were constructing something, but we don't even really know. But you're right. All the equipment's out of the way. The fans have packed in here, and we're ready to go. We're probably 6 or 7 minutes away from kickoff. We've got the Viera Hawks coming in tonight. Jackie, the Wildcats come in tonight's game 1-0, riding a great defensive performance last week against Bradford County on the road. Wildcat defense was unstoppable, just all over the field. Bradford County able to score a late touchdown, one of those things when our defense had been on the field for a long time. We talked about this week on the Coaches Show, offensively, missing some opportunities here and there, but overall did just enough last week to get that win, 28-18 at Bradford. Coming into tonight's ball game, you expect this defense to continue to play well. A Viera team that we don't know much about. This is a 7A school that's coming up from South Florida, not South Florida, but South Central Florida. Viera is located in Brevard County, and Brevard County is just south of Daytona Beach. So if you think about probably a 2.5, 3-hour ride for this Viera Hawk football team. But the connection here is that Coach Mays actually used to coach for Viera, and if you're familiar with Coach John Staples, his son Shane actually is part of the coaching staff for Viera today. So Viera, Baker County worked out an agreement to do this, and hopefully we'll return the favor next year and travel down to Viera and play them down there. Beautiful city. So if you think about Brevard County, Titusville, a lot of those cities right down there in Brevard County, and just a nice place. So looking forward to playing them tonight, talking to the coach this week, Jackie. They're going to throw the football. They're going to air it out, and they're going to be aggressive on defense. So should be exciting for us to see this 7A football team, Viera, coming in here to face the Wildcats. Something different. Every year, we play the Bradfords, we play the Unions, we play the Swannies, we play these teams all around Jacksonville, but we don't get to play teams from other parts of the state. So it's going to be interesting to see how we match up.
Yeah, what a great experience for the kids. Like you said, you talk about the connection there with Coach Mays, former coach at Viera High School, and his best friend, head coach Derek Smith, coached together on that team, and Coach Smith ended up getting the head job, and then, of course, Kevin Mays ends up in Baker County. So a lot of history between the coaches here, so going to be a good matchup. I know Coach Mazey's like, man, he knows everything that I'm going to run. So they've been working in practice, calling it different things, change the wristbands up, trying to call it different than what Coach Smith recalls. And the defense, like you said, playing a team that's going to come out and throw it against you. Bradford had success on their second drive of that football game, throwing the ball. And so this defense, see if they can settle in, and Coach Canada gets that secondary right, and we can shut Viera down. So not a district game, but a game that will tell you a lot about this Wildcat season and how we expect things to go. Would love to see some offensive continuity work itself out tonight. We've got some playmakers on the offensive side of the ball, no doubt about it. New quarterback in there this year, Noah Ray. These guys getting used to working together on timing and different things. Jamarian Baker doing a nice job. Cam Smith, obviously. Then we've got some young freshmen that have gotten some playing time that we'll talk about tonight as well. Captains for the Wildcats tonight will be number 40, Camilo Rollins, number 3, Toby Kinghorn, number 8, Jamarian Baker, and number 73, Chase Cruz. And they're going to be wearing all red tonight, Jackie. Red pants, red jerseys with the black helmet, and getting ready to go against Viera. But before we do that, we're going to break just a moment for the national anthem for tonight's game. We'll come back with the kickoff and more Wildcat football right here on 97.5 WFBB.
Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat. Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
Hi, this is Larry Birkins of Birkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Birkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Birkins at Birkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BirkinsChevy.com.
For over 50 years, Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning, 259-6546.
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate. Call Dual State, owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
Since 1981, Higginbotham's Towing and Recovery has been serving the community of Baker County, providing safe and reliable towing needs. If you need a car or truck towed or even a shed in your backyard, Higginbotham's is a place to call. Located in Glen St. Mary, they are available 24 hours, 7 days a week. 259-4375. That's 259-4375. The Higginbotham family is so excited to be a proud supporter of Wildcat football.
And we welcome you back here to Memorial Stadium, downtown McClenny, Florida. Side of tonight's matchup between the Baker County Wildcats and the visiting Hawks from Viera, Florida. Viera coming out tonight in the green pants with the white jerseys trimmed in gold numerals with the white helmets. And as I mentioned a moment ago, the Wildcats with the red pants, the red jerseys trimmed in white numerals with the black helmets and captains. Coming to midfield, Chase Cruz, number 73, big offensive lineman, son of Vic Cruz. You may be familiar with that name. Number 8, Jamarian Baker. Number 3, Toby Kinghorn, son of Sean Kinghorn, who used to play here for the Wildcats years ago. And number 40, Camilo Rollins, tough inside linebacker. Teams meet out there for the coin toss. And, Jackie, last week we won the toss and deferred to the second half. Worked out great for us. What's your prediction on the coin toss?
We're about to find out, but I would say you got to defer. You got to put your defense out there and let's try to set the tone for the game.
Both teams getting ready to come out of the locker room down on the east side of the stadium. The Hawks are down in the end zone getting ready. The Wildcats haven't come out of the cat house yet. The Wildcats did win the toss, but I don't see, did they defer?
No, they want the ball.
We're going to get the ball. So the Wildcats will move left to right across your radio dial as they have elected to take the ball. So we'll see how that works out tonight. Last week we deferred to the second half. Maybe it's an on-the-road thing. At home, set the tone, go get some points. I don't know. Sure. Jackie, Coach Kevin Mays, third year coaching these Baker County Wildcats. Last year the Wildcats took it into the third round, looking forward to going to the fourth round to the state semifinals in Class 5A. Lost a tough one as we got down to the wire with Tallahassee Rickards. Viera, the third team that we played this year, that was the playoff team from a year ago. Union County, a playoff team from a year ago. Bradford, a playoff team from a year ago. Now we're playing 7A Viera. Viera went to the third round last year in 7A and got beat. Edgewater put them out of the third round of the 7A playoffs. But you figure, there's a saying out there that iron sharpens iron, right? So you continue to play teams that are playoff caliber football teams. That's going to bode well for these Cats as we get close to the district schedule.
There's no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You hate to play tough teams, but you don't want to get your guys beat up or lose any confidence. But if you can go out, you have a team that can compete with these guys, which I think Baker County does this year. You're absolutely right, Mike. Iron sharpens iron, and we go out against a 7A school who you saw that went to the playoffs last year, gone to the playoffs several times. For the year they went to state championship with head coach Kevin Mays and absolutely put a beat down on Columbia County Lake City, who we know is a perennial powerhouse. So going to be a good matchup here for the Cats. Good matchup for the Cats. Viera comes out getting set to kick the football away. Wildcats, as I mentioned, will be moving left to right across your radio dial. And for you young folks that do not know what that means, in the old days, the cars used to have an actual radio dial, so you used to turn, like if you wanted to go to 92.1 FM, you would turn the knob until you saw the little dial go all the way over to 92 in that area. You had to get it somewhere. Yeah, you had to get it somewhere in that area, and you knew you were in the right place. So that's what's called left to right across your radio dial. So if you're looking at your radio dial right now, the Wildcats are going to receive the ball to my left, and they're going to move to our right. Kickoff's in the air, going to come down inside the 10-yard line and go out of bounds. So a penalty on the very first play as Viera kicks one out of bounds. Wildcats, a couple of speedy guys in the back there, Cam Smith and J-Maud Ruiz, between the two of them. A lot of speed, and a lot of teams are going to watch some film and see what we've done on kickoff returns this year and do exactly what Viera just did. I was going to say, well, we know Viera watches film because they'd rather take that penalty than kick the ball off to J-Mod or Cam Smith back there.
Reminds me when we used to have a couple of guys, Clifford Green and Dontre Stegall, and those guys used to line up back on the kickoffs, and I don't guess the film was as good back then because people made a lot of mistakes. First down and 10 from the 35. The Wildcats put it in play from the 35 after the penalty. Two receivers left, two to the right. One back in the backfield. That's Jamarian Baker. He's got the football. Baker's running left. He's across the 40, and Jamarian Baker picks up 9 yards on play number 1 all the way out to the 44-yard line.
Great run that time by Jamarian Baker, running behind the captain, one of the captains tonight. Chase Cruz anchoring the left side of that offensive line over there at left tackle and making a hole.
Cam Smith and Blake Mays split out to the right along with Cam Smith. One receiver to the top side of the field, that's Mekhi Mosley. Baker in the backfield still with Noah Ray here on 2nd down and 1 from the 44-yard line. 4-man front for Viera. Stand up line on the weak side of the field. Coming straight ahead is Baker, and he's going to get the first down out to the 48-yard line. So Jamarian Baker, 13 yards on 2 carries, and the Cats pick up a first down.
And right now, Coach Mays just trying to fill it out a little bit, going to go in there and see what these Viera guys can do inside the tackles, and Jamarian Baker just lowering his head and picking up yardage. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Cats looking to the sideline for the play. Again, 2 receivers to the right. This time Cam Smith goes to the backfield, so 2-back set in the backfield. And Cam Smith's going to get the football. Running to the right, got 1 man to beat over here. He's going to get past him and get across the 47 and close to midfield and get positive yardage, but he had to go a long way in reverse before he turned it upfield because he had 1 guy to beat on the corner. That was number 4, Johnny Eaton. Oh, man, and that's a frustrating play if you're Cam Smith because you were 1 block away from picking up big yardage, but you're right, had to retreat.
But did get a positive 3 yards. 2nd down and 7 now. Go back to the 4-receiver set, 2 left, 2 right. Cam Smith in the slot on the right side, on the weak side of the field. Noah Ray calls for the football. Ray, straight drop. He's going to fire one down the right sideline, and nobody's going to be home. Cam Smith was the intended receiver, but 19, Terrence Lattner, was in coverage for Viera.
Those defensive backs just giving a lot of room there. They know the speed of Cam Smith and J-Mod Ruiz, and so they're not giving them anything. Starting 7 yards off the ball there, and that time Cam Smith just not able to get around him.
I like J-Mod and Cam. Now they're going to move J-Mod over to the short side of the field here. J-Mod coming to the opposite side of Blake Mays, number 23. 3rd down and 7. Cats need to move the chains here. Just underway from Memorial Stadium. Noah Ray, straight drop. He's going to fire down the sideline again, looking for J-Mod Ruiz, and it's going to be knocked away. Same guy, number 19, Terrence Lattner. And just not enough air on that football as you're looking for J-Mod to run past Lattner on that play, and it's a little bit underthrown.
Yeah, and that time, J-Mod, you're right, just couldn't really break away, but that's when it's going to happen. Just throw it over everybody. J-Mod's the only one that's got a chance to run it down.
4th down, the Cats will have to punt it away after 1 initial first down out to midfield. 10:42 to go first quarter. Snap is back. The punt is on the way. It's a row line drive kick. It needs a Wildcat roll, and it'll take a Wildcat roll down inside the 25, down to the 23. Viera will have first down when we come back. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Stay home. 2 words that everyone's saying these days. At Hometown Home Health, you can receive nursing and therapy services in the comfort of your own home. These services are covered by Medicare as well as most major insurance companies. Hometown Home Health has a true commitment to their community and is the only home health agency located in our hometown. It's your choice, so choose Hometown Home Health. Maddie and Kristen say, go Wildcats.
Viera, 2nd down and 10, coming up from the 23-yard line. They fired one on first down out to the right flat, incomplete. Just a quick hitter. They were looking to pick up a few yards on first down, incomplete. 2nd down play, they're going to run the football straight ahead. Running back's got room out to the 25, and he's going to be brought down there after a gain of maybe 2.5. It'll be 3rd and long.
Number 45, Big Kaz from that outside linebacker picking up right where he left off. That linebacking core, Mike, I'm going to tell you what, that's a special group. Yeah, Toby Kinghorn, hard hitter, Kaz, number 45, and then Camilo Rollins. Those 3 guys, outstanding year so far here. 3rd down play. They roll the quarterback to the left side. He's under heavy pressure. The Cats are all over him. Toby Kinghorn had a chance, and now they're going to hit him from behind, and that was Kaz, I believe. Came from behind after flushed out. Kinghorn had a shot at him. A couple of guys had a shot at him. Big sack for this Cat defense. Yeah, Orlando Holland giving chase there, a name we were raving about last week, and that linebacking core just all over the quarterback, nowhere to go. He tried to reverse field that time, and they're going to lose 10 yards, so the Wildcat defense does exactly what we expect them to do.
C.J. Sims, the quarterback for Viera, he was flushed from the pocket and had no chance. Punter's going to stand back inside the 5-yard line. The ball rolls back to him. He gets it and gets the punt off, but it's not going to be a good one. And it'll take a Wildcat roll and go out of bounds on the far sideline. The Cats will get great field position here inside Viera territory around the 43-yard line.
And that's what that defense will do for you, Mike. If you can flip the field and stay on their side of the field, that's a great way to start this game for the Baker County Wildcats. Now we just got to get something going offensively. Jamarian Baker had some success on the ground on that first drive. Let's see if we go back to him here.
1st and 10 Cats. Noah Ray brings the team out to the line. 3 receivers to the right here, 1 to the left. Mekhi Mosley, the top receiver, number 12, along the Viera sideline, and Jamarian Baker in the backfield. 1st down and 10. Baker is going to get the handoff. Baker bounces outside. He's across the 40 and down inside the 37-yard line. And another good gain on 1st down for Baker, maybe 6 yards.
Yeah, so far that's kind of been the bread and butter. Just spread them out and let Jamarian Baker do his thing. Offensive line doing what they need to do.
Ball spotted just inside the 37-yard line. Looking at it here, 2nd down and 3, giving him 7 yards on that first play. Nice run. He got 9 yards on the 1st down earlier in the game. Picks up 7 that time. Jamarian Baker, slow, plodding runner. Not that he's not fast, but Jamarian likes to pick out his hole and just kind of hit that hole with a little bit of caution. And he hits the hole this time and is able to get very close to that 1st down marker. And the reason I point that out about Jamarian, the different running style than you'll see, because now you see Cam Smith shift over into the backfield too. When you see Cam Smith and later in the game, Kanias Williams, those guys, a little bit of a speed burst, a little different than the way that Jamarian runs the football. Cam Smith's going to pick it. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, and we're going to get a flag down behind the play here. Cam Smith, a burst of speed through the line of scrimmage, but the white hat back here throws the flag behind the play. That's probably going to be holding.
The chains weren't. There's a lot going on that play.
But you see the variation we talked about. You know, Jamarian Baker, very methodical runner. He kind of plods his way through there, picks up a lot of yards, good running back. But then you see the speed difference when you run a Cam Smith or Kanias Williams. They have a little different burst. Jamarian's going to break some tackles. Those guys are going to try to run around some tackles. Different styles, right?
Yeah, and I mean, Cam Smith kind of like a Maurice Jones-Drew a little bit. Yeah, break tackles.
First down play now. Noah Ray fires one across the middle, and it's almost picked off. He threw it a little too high for Cam Smith across the middle. Smith was open, but the pass sailed a little bit.
Oh, man, there's a little post route there that time by Cam Smith, and Noah Ray's going to wish he had that one back. You called it. Just sailed over Cam's head just a little bit. If he hits Cam on the run, that may be a touchdown.
2nd down now for the Cats after the holding penalty, all the way back to the 43-yard line, a 2nd down and 20. Handoff coming on a little sweep. No, Noah Ray fakes it and fumbles the football. They fake the handoff. J-Mod Lewis was coming around on the jet sweep play, and unfortunately, Noah Ray and maybe J-Mod got mixed up there. The ball ends up on the ground as Noah Ray was going to carry that one, and Viera is going to recover it.
That's an unfortunate turn of events. It seems on the first couple plays of every drive so far where we're getting some things going, and a couple mistakes turns the ball over.
1st and 10 from the 37-yard line now. Viera going to fire one out here to the left side. The receiver's got a catch. That's Donovan Giles, and Giles is going to be close to midfield and gets the 1st down for the Hawks. And that pass had some zip on it.
Yeah, that was a good pass. Good route by the wide receiver. But what you don't want to see, Mike, is similar in that Bradford game where the offense, if we can't get a consistent drive going, this defense and this Florida weather is going to get beat down eventually.
Yeah, it's hot tonight. Last week we got a break in Bradford County with a little bit of cool weather after the rain. Tonight, it's hot. 1st down play, the Wildcats meet the running back in the backfield. That was Judah Knight, got the ball in the backfield, and the Cats met him back there. One of those guys, Avery Spurlock, number 34, 2-yard loss.
I tell you, Avery Spurlock and Caleb Tressler down there on that defensive line, 2 guys you wouldn't think
to beat ends and tackles. And the Wildcats are going to get offsides here. Unfortunate. You know, you throw them for a 2-yard loss on first down, then you give them 5 back. That's just tough. Jackie, a moment ago, you saw that out pass from quarterback C.J. Sims from Viera. You know how you tell that pass had some velocity on it? It's one of those tail crackers. You see the ball kind of tail off in the back end like it was drifting a little bit, like a little drift car. That ball had some speed on it. Second down play, second down and 6. C.J. Sims looking to the sideline here in the shotgun formation. 6:50 to go. First period of play, no score between Viera and the Wildcats. Sims fires one right side again. He's hit right away. Ronnie Ellis comes up and makes a big tackle, but a reception made down to the 45-yard line to make it a 3rd down and 3. Call it 3rd down, a long 3. Viera here, no doubt, in 4-down territory from the Wildcat 45-yard line. Wildcats settle in. Toby Kinghorn showing a little blitz from the far side. Now he backs out of it. 3rd down and 3. There's passing formation here. 3 receivers to the left. Now the quarterback's going to fire one right. No, it was going to be a pump fake. Now he has to get rid of it, and he does, and the receiver makes the catch. They just had to ad-lib that time. The play was blown up from the beginning, but the quarterback stayed with it and able to keep his feet and found the receiver just getting through there, and they're into Wildcat territory to the 36-yard line.
Oh, that's a frustrating play for the defense, Mike. Defensive line, all the pressure in the world.
They're going to take the mid-quarter timeout here, 6:04 to go in the quarter. We'll take one with them. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. You're listening to WFBB on Wildcat Football.
Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat.
And we welcome you back here to Memorial Stadium, downtown McClenny, Florida. 6:04 to go, first quarter. We know some folks might be trying to listen in to the live stream on YouTube. Just bear with us. I think there's some technical difficulties, but stay right with us here on 97.5. Handoff straight up the middle. Cats meet him in the hole, and he's going to be stopped after a gain of 1 maybe. At big 74, Brent Jordan met the running back, Judah Knight, in the hole that time. He might have picked up 1.5 yards.
Man, big Brent Jordan just demolished the offensive guard that time to get back there for nothing doing on first down.
5.5 to go, first quarter. No score, but Viera threatening at the Wildcat 35. Second down and 9. The back moved early, but no call. Quarterback running for his life again, and the Cats are going to get him, but he's going to get ahead for 3 or 4 tough yards here, but he's going to have another 3rd down, maybe 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, 3rd and about 6 there, and I tell you, that quarterback, he's done a good job with his legs, Mike. Wasn't sure he was what you would call a dual threat guy, but when he doesn't see it, he's willing to pull it down and run it. They gave him the 30-yard line, so he actually got ahead, so 3rd and 5 here. They need to get the ball inside the Wildcat 26-yard line. They're sitting about the 30, so it's even closer than 5. Sims in the shotgun. Sims takes a snap, looking to throw, fires one left side. He's got a catch made, and it's going to be a tackle made right there at the 24, but that's going to be enough for the Viera first down. As the quarterback, nice connection there. You know, this quarterback very accurate. Yeah, I mean, he's putting it right where his receivers are getting it, and those receivers just running good routes right now as on these passes. We don't really have anybody within 2 yards. We're making not in a position to deflect the ball.
That's right. First down and 10 now from the 24-yard line. Knight gets the carry again, and this time going straight ahead. They blew the whistle. The ball came out. They had blown the whistle dead, but a yard gain maybe straight up the gut.
That may have been a little quick whistle there.
Clock running, down under about 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. No score. Viera with the football at the Wildcat 23-yard line. 2nd down and 9. C.J. Sims is the quarterback. He's got 3 receivers split to his right, 1 back in the backfield. The back changes sides, goes to the left. Sims fires one down the left sideline. He's looking for a receiver over there. Good coverage, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
Yeah, Carlos Jefferson and Jamil Jones, those outside defensive backs, they're being asked a lot, Mike. They're asked to just lock up out there and follow that outside receiver, and both guys do a great job of it. And that time, Carlos Jefferson in excellent position, as there was no way that receiver was going to catch that one.
3rd down play coming up. 3rd down and 9. Sims in the shotgun. Sims the back in motion. Sims looks for a little screen pass here coming across the middle. They're going to get the screen pass complete, but it's not going to be enough for a first down, so they're going to have to think about it. It'll be 4th and 3.
Oh, man, I don't even know they're going to think about it. They're going right to the line. Watch the ball right here.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught up in the hard count here. 4th down and 3. Sims in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Watch for a little possession play here, Jackie. A little inside route, something like that. Sims looks to the middle. He's under pressure. The Cats are going to get him. It'll be a turnover on downs as the Wildcats get a sack on the play. Sims tried to extend the ball, but he wasn't close to the first down. Toby Kinghorn was there.
Yeah, what a great play again by that Wildcat defense. I'll tell you, the only thing I'm noticing is when he stutter steps, we kind of pause for a second. Man, you got to hit the guy. He's right back wanting to throw it. Hit him. But that time, a great play again by that linebacking core, Toby Kinghorn. Tackled him short of the first down, so this Wildcat offense is going to get another shot.
Well, now you got to bail your defense out. You got to give them some time. You need a drive here. You need to go down the field, take some time doing it. Let the defense have a little rest. First down play. Ray's going to give the ball straight ahead. The Wildcats running with Jamarian Baker, spinning his way out near the 20-yard line, but a very short gain, maybe 2.
Short gain. I thought Jamarian was going to be able to make one more tackle there and be on the loose.
2nd down, 8. Noah Ray from the 19-yard line. 3 receivers split to the left. This is a 5-receiver set for the Cats. They fire it to the left side. Catch is made over there. Need to break a tackle, but we're not going to. Mekhi Mosley made the catch, trying to get out across the 25-yard line. Picks up about 4 yards on the play. Brings up a 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, Mekhi Mosley had an opportunity there 1 block away from being down the sideline. But good pass and catch that time. Going to bring up 3rd and manageable here.
3rd and 4, Noah Ray. Jamarian Baker moves back to the backfield. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Mosley along the Viera sideline there. Ray rolling to his right with the football. Ray's going to have a chance to run it maybe. Now he didn't make a decision fast enough, and the guys close in on him, and it's going to be close to the first down, though. We'll see if we can move the chain.
Very close to a first down.
It looked like if Ray would have just sprinted the way to the right, he might have had a huge hole, but he does pick up the first down. Good job. 1st down and 10. Move the chain.
Wow. I really didn't think it was close. But good play that time. Noah Ray using his legs, pick up the first down, lowers his head, gets the extra yard he needed.
Across the 27-yard line, 1st down play. Give it to Cam Smith. Cam Smith shows his wheels. There he goes. 25-30, 35-40. Cam Smith down the sideline 50, and he's going. 35-30. Cam Smith to the 25 to the 20, and no flags down. Cam Smith in the end zone, and there you go. The speed from Cam Smith. A huge touchdown run, 73 yards. And the Wildcats have taken a 6-0 lead.
Wow, what a run by Cam Smith. He really kind of did it all himself that time. Makes 3 or 4 guys miss. Finally gets around to the defensive back and just outruns him, Mike. I thought a couple of Viera defenders had an opportunity, but Cam Smith, very elusive and very fast, scores a long touchdown for this Wildcat offense.
There was one guy, I think you were talking about the same one, Jackie. One guy kind of reached his hand out. I thought he was going to grab Cam, but Cam just kind of rode out by him and goes down the sideline. Blake Mays is going to miss the extra point to the right. Just kind of pushed it out to the right, so it'll stay a 6-0 game. That's the Larry Birkins touchdown. Jackie, what would Larry say?
Larry said, just come on, Cam. Come on down to Birkins Chevrolet.
And he did. 73-yard touchdown run for Cam Smith. 6-0, the Wildcats lead. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Hi, this is Larry Birkins of Birkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Birkin Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Birkins at Birkin Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BirkinChevy.com.
And we welcome you back to Memorial Stadium, downtown McClenny, Florida. A 6-0 lead for the Wildcats over the visiting Viera Hawks. Cam Smith, a 73-yard touchdown run to put the Wildcats on top. Extra point was no good, and now the Wildcats, Blake May is going to kick one off, and it's going to go out of bounds, and Viera will take it at the 35-yard line.
And I'm going to go off head coach Kevin May's reaction to that. That was not
that's not what we were saying.
That was not the intended plan on that play.
He's having a little talk with his son down there, Blake, and I don't think Blake was happy with what his dad said.
Nah, listen, man, being a coach's son's bad. Then you got to be the kicker, starting wide receiver.
I'm going to guess that Blake doesn't hear it as much as the other. He's the baby. He's the baby of the family. So I don't think Blake hears it as much as the other guy.
He still hears it. I think his mom does. Just kind of helps him out. More to his defense.
6-0 Wildcats. Viera with the football. From the 35, they fire it out here to the left, and a catch is made. That's number 9 again, Donovan Giles. He's the guy on this near sideline. He's a possession guy. Catches it for a 6-yard gain. 2nd down and 4.
Just a quick hitter, man.
Giles lost his uniform piece there, and the referee, nobody saw it sitting on the ground. Makes you wonder if they see anything. 2nd down and 4. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left, 1 back in the backfield. Wildcats 4-man front. They don't show blitz here. Sims going to fire it again. He's got the same receiver, and he makes a man miss across midfield, and he's into Wildcat territory down to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, same exact play. That time Giles just seeing a little room there, and Sims, does not hesitate to fire it out there to him.
Well, and be careful here. When they try to lull you to sleep with the same play, they might be coming back and setting you up for something here. 1st down and 10 from the 45. They fire it out right. Running back coming out of the backfield. He's got a catch, but going nowhere to Haven Clark. Tackle over there for a gain of maybe 2.
Good job that time by Ronnie Ellis and to Haven Clark. Ronnie Ellis lined up on the outside receiver and just shoved him right into the slot guy, and Haven Clark cleans it up.
Haven Clark, number 6 for this Wildcat defense, had an interception last week. Pass to the right side, another catch is made, and a flag is down in the backfield. This might be on Orlando Holland. After the play, it looks like they might be throwing an unsportsmanlike against the Cats here. Personal foul, roughing the passer. So that's going to add some yardage to the play. They picked up about 5 on the play, and now 15 more on top of that. So you don't want to help out a team like that.
No, not when they're moving the football. My goodness, we were going to bring up a 3rd and about 2 or 3 situation there. But this ball is going to now be right outside the red zone. 22-yard line here.
22-yard line with 22 seconds to go in the quarter. Wildcats on top, 6-0. Viera threatening from the 22. 1st down play. Sims in the shotgun. Sims is going to look to roll the option. He throws it to the left, and the running back dropped the football. They're going to call it an incomplete pass, and that might be a bad call. Quarterback Sims threw the option toss to the left side, and Viera coaches looking for an explanation. Jackie, they call it an incomplete pass. That's not a good call.
Yeah, well, you know what? The only thing I can think, Mike, the only thing I can think is you can't advance the fumble. And when he dropped it, the running back kicked it 5 yards and was able to pick it back up. That's the only thing I can think they're calling right here.
But why couldn't you advance the fumble? 2nd down play. 2nd down, they're going to fire one to the end zone this side, and that's going to be incomplete. I think that incomplete pass on 1st down just kind of threw Viera off here. The coach is still wondering about it. It was a toss sweep, basically an option play. The quarterback rolling to his left, an option play. And Jackie, if let's just say the running back didn't even touch the ball and it just rolled behind him, that would be a fumble. It'd be a live ball.
Right.
They call it an incompletion. That's not the right call.
No, it's definitely not incompletion. Like I said, I thought it was because no. I don't think you can advance a fumble in high school football.
Third down, they run a screen pass across the middle, and Camilo Rollins comes out of nowhere to blow it up. What a good job by Camilo Rollins, seeing the screen pass coming, and he blows it up to make it a 4th down and 8.
I mean, Viera's whole offensive line was setting the wall right there, and Camilo Rollins was able to squeeze through him to make a huge tackle to bring up 4th and 8.
4th and 8. It looks like they're going to send the kicking team on, but we're going to keep it here. That's the end of the quarter. Well, we'll take a 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout. That's the end of the first quarter. When we come back, I think Viera is going to try a field goal, but we'll let you know. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
And we welcome you back here to Memorial Stadium, downtown McClenny, Florida. Side of tonight's matchup, the Viera Hawks on the road taking on the Wildcats here, the hometown Baker County Wildcats. Wildcats leading at 6-0 right now, and after that third down screen pass, the Wildcats read so beautifully with Camilo Rollins. Now Viera is going to attempt the field goal to start the second quarter. Number 24 is Jared Perdomo, and Perdomo is going to try a 37-yarder from the right hash. The snap is back. The set down is good. The kick is on the way, and it is going to be good. He kicks it just inside the right upright, and it's 6-3 ball game.
6-3 right there. And on the break, Mike, we got some clarification from the officials up here that you were right. They called it an incomplete pass. So bad luck got Viera that time.
They were as confused as we were, too. So I'll tell you one thing. In most years, whoever's in the box over here, if they don't want to throw the guys on the field under the bus, they'll just not even answer our questions. I like it, though. I like it. Transparency. Right. That's what we're looking for.
That's right. Hey, if you made a mistake, you made a mistake.
That's right. Cam Smith, Jamod Ruiz back to return this kick for the Cats. 11:54 to go, second quarter. 6-3 ball game. The Wildcats got a 73-yard touchdown run from Cam Smith a little bit earlier. And now Viera, a 37-yard field goal by number 24 here, Jared Perdomo, who also is going to kick this football off. Let's see if we get a chance to return. Perdomo is going to kick it deep towards the left sideline. Jamod's got it from the 15. Ruiz across the 20. Jamod Ruiz down the sideline, 40. Jamod across the 45 and close to midfield. And he shows that speed, Jackie, as Jamod Ruiz, a good return.
Great return that time. And Viera, even though they kicked it to him, they had two almost safeties waiting back here, the kicker and another special teams player waiting on Jamod Ruiz at the 50-yard line, but another good return.
Jackie, let's give a shout-out to the Baker County Wildcat Booster Club across the street, feeding the Booster Club here tonight. And I want to give a special shout-out to my guy, Freddie Bennett. How much work does Freddie Bennett putting into
goodness, man.
Freddie Bennett, these guys can eat?
Freddie Bennett cooked more chicken and rice than I've ever eaten my entire life in one day today.
Mr. Freddie, if you're listening, go Wildcats. Second down, first down play here. Noah Ray tries to swing one out here to one of the Wildcats, Ronnie Ellis, on that play, and incomplete. And that one, that's one of those plays that's close to being a lateral there. And if that's a lateral, it could be a fumble going the other way. But they call it quickly, incomplete. Second down play coming up, second down. Noah Ray from the 47-yard line. Wildcats with three receivers to the left. We fire one out here to Jamarian Baker. He's got a catch, 45-50. Jamarian on his feet inside the 45 and down to the 42 of Viera, but Jackie says, because there's a flag behind the play.
My goodness, Jamarian Baker with a great catch and run. That time was going to pick up a first down. And where this flag was thrown, it didn't really look like it was going to impact the play at all. It was thrown from the far sideline, and the play was going to the left. So I'm not sure how 3 other referees missed it, and the guy on the far sideline saw it.
Second time the Wildcats holding call has wiped out a first down. Second down play, second down and 20 now, coming from the 39-yard line. Jamarian Baker. And, Jackie, look at this. We've got 3 receivers here on the weak side, all within maybe 2 yards of each other. 1 receiver to the top side of the field. Second down, call it 20. They're going to look this way. Now Noah Ray is going to get flushed out, and he's going to get sacked. Noah Ray is going to get sacked back around the 33-yard line. Looking to this side of the field where they had 3 receivers lined up, I'm not sure if anybody was open, but not enough time as Ray gets sacked back to the 34-yard line. And that's twice, Jackie, that holding call, you know, puts you back in a second down and 20 situation, and it puts you in a situation where maybe you press a little bit and feel like you've got to get too many yards, you know, at one time. And now we're sitting here looking at 3rd and 25.
Not where you want to be.
No, it's a long way. I
think we got a 3rd and 25 play, though.
But you just count on a guy to break a tackle here. Third down play, we're going to run a screen pass, and it's going to be broken up. That screen pass looking for Jamarian Baker, and they had a linebacker underneath that breaks up our screen pass as well. So it'll be 4th down, and we'll have to punt it.
We're going to punt it away here, and hopefully Jamil Jones get off a good punt and try to flip this field position again. As after a great return by J-Mod Ruiz, we can't get anything going offensively.
We're going to need a good punt here. Viera put together a good drive on that last possession. Able to get a field goal to make it a 6-3 ball game. 10:17 to go in the first half. And, oh, my goodness, Viera sends about 5 guys across the line. And that'd be great if we only needed 3 for a first down, but we need 25. So we'll take the 5 yards, but it's not going to help us much. Offsides against Viera here. Now they're going to talk about it. If you call it offsides, call it offsides and keep going. And it is offsides against Viera. They'll move it out to the 40 or the 39-yard line. Jackie, take a look. They have not sent anybody back to return the punt. They're coming after Jamil Jones here. And they go offsides again and no flag. They were way offsides. We need a Wildcat roll. We're going to get one. A Wildcat roll inside the 10-yard line. And DeHaven Clark is going to down it around the 8. They were coming after it. They were trying to block the punt there, and they came across the line way early and no flag the second time.
Jamil Jones, what a beautiful punt that time. That does take a Wildcat roll, but pins Viera inside the 10-yard line here. So Jamil Jones doing a great job.
I'm all for selling out and trying to block a punt, but you got to keep a guy back. You can't just let a ball roll and roll and roll and put you back at the 8-yard line.
You get to jump off sides, then you get
I'm just saying.
Better chance to get there.
First down and 10 now for Viera. Sims, the quarterback. Number 6, he stands in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Sims rolls to his left. He has a receiver to the left side. Catch is made. Tackle is made right away. And kind of.
What in the world, man?
Well, they've been blowing the whistle really fast all night, and on this play, they let the receiver continue for 3 more yards out to the 16-yard line. Picks up an extra 3 to make it second down and 1. $9:34 to go here in the first half. Sims in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. 1 back in the backfield. Sims with the snap, looks to throw. He's got a receiver over here at the 23-yard line, and a catch is made. A lot of possession-type receivers on this team, and Dominic Gentle, number 14, catches that one, and it moves the chain.
That was a good passing catch, Mike. Gentle, before he even gets out of his route, Sims lets it loose. Almost caught him off guard when he spun his head around, but just how they dialed it up and pick up a first down.
First down and 10 from the 23-yard line. Handoff straight up the middle. They haven't done that much tonight, and the running back's going to get ahead to the 26-yard line, a pickup of maybe 3 yards. Second down and 7 upcoming. 8:49 to go here in the first half. Cats still on top, 6-3. Wildcats taking on the Viera Hawks, 7A football team from Brevard County. excited to have them here tonight. Are we feeding them after the game, Jackie?
Yes, more chicken and rice.
More chicken and rice. Second down play, 2nd down and 7. Sims looking to run the option again. He fakes the option to the left-hand side and might have made the wrong decision. Maybe a gain of 1, maybe 2. It'll be 3rd down and call it 6. Tough spot here in this football game with 8 minutes to go in the half. Viera will get the ball to start the second half as the Wildcats opened up the game with the opening kickoff. So 3rd down play, the receiver over there moved. The Wildcats pointing it out, no flag. 3rd down, 7. 7:51 to go in the half. Sims in the shotgun, looks downfield, looks deep down the left sideline, and it's going to be incomplete. Good coverage.
That's bad. Oh, no, that's bad.
What is that flag on? My goodness.
Oh, that's a bad one there.
There was stride for stride down the left sideline, and the receiver just missed it, and good coverage by the Wildcats over there.
You're going to hear it from the home crowd.
He's going to wave it off, maybe.
I hope so.
No chance of that. No chance there's interference on that play. No chance.
Going to the white hat because he's not sure what he wants to call here.
I don't know. Let's see. No foul on the play.
Thank you. Good. Cool.
I think the right judge came over and talked some sense into him. My goodness. Because he threw that flag from a long way away.
It was a long way, and it was well after the play was over.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he was.
Yeah, the back judge came here. He was with the play, so he came over and said no.
Nonetheless, great defense coverage there by Carlos Jefferson again on an island outside.
Viera's going to punt one away. The Wildcats send J-Mod Lewis back to return. He stands around our 40-yard line. Snap is back. The punt is away, and it's going to be tailing to the left, and it's going to take a Viera roll inside the 41-yard line or so, and they'll down it right there. It took a Viera roll, but not a huge roll. We were back around that space anyway. So 1st down and 10 Wildcats from our own 42-yard line. 7:31 to go in the first half. Jackie, for the Farm Bureau halftime report tonight, we've got a lot to talk about. This weekend's what, Jackie?
Oh, man.
Opening weekend of?
Well, I think technically last week, but for the Florida Gators.
Yeah.
And any games that matter.
Yeah, SEC. You know, I mean, I don't remember any SECs playing last week.
Nah.
We got some ACC guys listening that'll wonder why we only talk about the SEC. But either way, tomorrow's a big day in college football. Coming up on our Farm Bureau halftime report, you can get the inside look at that from Jackie and I as we look ahead to some big games tomorrow. Exciting time of the year as you approach early September. We're a week away from the NFL kicking back off the regular season, and college football is underway. Some games tonight as well. Second down play, Jamarian Baker takes one up the middle here. Catch. Kind of struggling a little bit, moving the football here. We got a big 73-yard touchdown run from Cam Smith a little bit earlier, but other than that, it's been a tough row to hoe here between these tackles as the Cats aren't getting it done there, but they do lead at 6-3, 6.5 to go in the half. Here we go. 3rd down play, 3rd and 9. Noah Ray looks to throw. He's got a receiver. Blake Mays makes the catch, and he's across midfield, and Mays is going to be close to the first down. He's going to be about a half yard short.
I don't know, Mike. I think we're going to get the spot right here. Yeah, we're going to get the first down.
Nice catch by Blake Mays, and he kept going.
Good catch and throw that time.
I think we're going to get the mid-quarter timeout here with 6:24 to go, or they might be going to measure. Which one? Now they've already moved the chains, so mid-quarter timeout.
I hope so. I didn't hear the whistle. We kind of maybe just took our own timeout.
All right, well, let's take a 30-second timeout with them. The Wildcats with a 1st and 10 when we get back. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
For over 50 years, Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning is 259-6546.
Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning, 259-6546.
And we welcome you back here to Memorial Stadium. The Cats with a 1st and 10 from the Viera 48-yard line. Cats going to run a little option play to the right side, and this one's going to get blown up. Jamod Ruiz with the football. He finally does get some positive gain that time, but that was the same play that went for a touchdown a week ago as Noah Ray kept it, picked it inside to Jamarian Baker, kept it running option right, tossed it out there to Jamod. That one was dangerous because there were 3 Viera players there, but he does end up getting 5 yards.
Yeah, I don't know how he squeaked out of there, but Jamod Ruiz picked up positive yardage.
2nd down 5. Noah Ray going to give the ball this time, coming left side. Jamarian Baker going backwards, trying to get it up the field. He's going to lose a yard on the play to make it 3rd and 6.
Nothing doing that time. We're trying to extend it out to the wide side of the field, and Jamarian Baker just couldn't find the crease.
I mean, if they're going to get a push like that against our offensive front, we're going to have to attack them vertically, you know. You can't go horizontally side to side in that situation. 3rd down and 6. Noah Ray in the gun, pump fake, under pressure. Now he's going to get sacked. Oh. Just took way too long. Rolling to his left to the short side of the field, and we're going to have to punt it away. 5:06 to go in the first half. Cats still ahead, 6-3. Jackie, the crowd doesn't seem real loud here tonight.
Hot.
Is that what it is?
They're not very well hydrated.
Oh, kick is away. The punt's in the air. Let's get a Wildcat roll here, and we get one. It's going to be inside the 20, down to around the 17-yard line. That's where Viera will take it. So not a bad punt. Good job there. The Wildcat defense is going to come back on the field. They are going to be looking forward to halftime because our defense feels like they've been on the field this entire first half, and that can spell trouble a little bit later. When you're playing a 7A team, Jackie, and you talk about a war of attrition, you know, your first teamers on a 5A team are not going to be quite as thick as your thin roster on the 5A side versus 7A. Not a lot of difference, but some difference.
There's no doubt.
1st down and 10 now. Sims looks to the left side. He's got a catch made on that far sideline, and the receiver goes out of bounds after a gain of maybe 6 yards.
They like that little play.
Oh, yeah. Quick hitter. It's almost so constant, though, on 1st down that we might be able to read that thing and dial it up and come pick one off at some point in time. Somebody sells out. The problem with that is if you read it wrong and you go by him, it's a touchdown.
Oh, bad news.
2nd down and 4. 4.5 to go in the first half. Wildcat 6, Viera 3. Quarterback Sims is under heavy pressure, and he's going down. A good job, good rush by this Wildcat front. And the Wildcats Orlando Holland is going to get the sack.
Orlando Holland in there. Camilo Rollins. Look like 56. Hunter Tripp in there, and just a host of Wildcats. Got the Sims quick.
3rd down 11. Sims in the shotgun, straight drop. He's going to fire back to his left side. The catch is made over there, and the receiver goes down to a knee. It'll be 4th down.
That defense is just playing lights out so far tonight, Mike. Again, we talked about it in the pregame. You got to get this offense moving a little bit, just extending a drive. Wildcats up 6-3 with 3:40 left in the second quarter. But one big gain from Cam Smith, one long touchdown run is all we've really had going tonight.
Yeah, what you'd really like to see is this Wildcat offense hold this ball for the rest of the half. There's 3.5 minutes left. Just let this defense rest, and then you've got halftime, a 20-minute break. So this defense, they need to stay fresh. The Wildcats are going to let the punt hit around the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10. So we're going to have great field position here, Jackie. Not a great punt. It rolls dead at the 45-yard line, and actually inside the 45. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. as our offense comes on the field. If we could score here before halftime, make this a two-possession game, that would be what the doctor ordered.
No, there's no doubt about it. I'd love to go down and score right here. 3:14 left, up 6-3, and maybe the best starting field position we've had all night.
First down and 10. Cats send J-Mod Lewis in motion. They're going to give the ball to J-Mod. No, Noah Ray fakes it to him, keeps it himself, goes straight ahead. Might have picked up 2 yards.
That time just trying to get J-Mod, everybody focused in on J-Mod right here, and Noah Ray tries to keep it himself and picks up a yard, maybe 2 on first down.
Second down, call it 8 from the 43-yard line. 2:52 to go in the first half. Noah Ray going to give this one to Baker. Baker runs it outside. There he goes, 40. Baker inside to the 35. He's going to get a first down close to the 30-yard line, and that's what the doctor ordered, is the Cats are going to move the chains here and run some more of this clock.
Great run that time by Jamari and Baker. Good job by that offensive line just to stay on those blocks, push people down the field. Jamari and Baker picks his way to a first down. 2:30 left in the half.
The ball's at the 31-yard line. They mark the change, but they stop the clock here for the referee to come in. Not sure exactly what they're talking about. 2:32 to go in the half. Reminder to stay with us during the halftime break as we have our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. We'll break down what's happened in this game so far. We'll talk about the schedule upcoming for the Wildcats the next couple of weeks, and we might even break down a couple of big college football games that are coming your way tomorrow that I'm excited about.
Yeah, what a big day for college football tomorrow. Not a lot of times on opening day like this, you don't see the types of games that we're going to see.
Well, and, I realize that there's still a lot of uncertainty out there with COVID-19. However, comparing this time of year, this year, to last year at the same time, things are a lot different. There's going to be full stadiums tomorrow. It's going to be exciting. First down and 10. Here we go. From the 32-yard line, straight ahead give. The Wildcats give it to Cam Smith. He's inside the 20. Cam Smith still on his feet down to the 12-yard line. And inside the 10, the Wildcats, Cam Smith showing that speed boost again.
Great run again by Cam Smith. Just explodes out of the backfield. And the Wildcats are going to go fast.
Going to be a first and goal, and here you go. Cam Smith's going to get it again. And this time he's bottled up right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1.
I'm curious how we didn't get a flag there with 12 men on the field on the defense. The Wildcats went fast. Viera had a defender still at the numbers walking off the field. So thought we were going to get the flag. But
Viera's done a good job of avoiding some penalties here early on. Second down and goal from inside the 10-yard line. Noah Ray takes the snap, gives it to Baker, and Baker's going to be hit right there at the 10-yard line and pushed back.
Bring up 3rd and 10.
So it wasn't a goal to go. We were starting actually at the 11-yard line, so we can make a first down, but it barely. It's inside the 1-yard line. 1:20 to go here in the first half. Noah Ray takes the snap, rolls to his left. Ray looks to throw the ball. Now he's going to run, and Ray's going to get hit and dropped at the 10-yard line.
I thought he had a crease there for a second, but it closed up quickly. And the Wildcats are going to kick it here under a minute.
Well, from this field position, Jackie, with 50 seconds on the clock, and you need 10 yards for a first down inside the 1, I mean, basically it's a 4th and goal from the 10-yard line. You got to kick. That's really your only option. And a timeout's going to be called.
Didn't have a holder.
Got to have a holder. 43 seconds to go in the half. 6-3, the Wildcats lead, and the Wildcats had to call a timeout. We'll keep it here. From where the football is, it's going to be spotted around the 18-yard line, so it'll be a 28-yarder. No issue for Blake Mays. And what I learned the other night at the coaches show, Jackie, on Monday night, is that the right hash is the one that Coach Mays doesn't like to kick from. So left hash, he's good. So like the other night when we were at Bradford County, there was one of those times when he didn't like the alignment from the right hash, which is why we didn't kick the field goal. So He gave us a little information. This one from the left hash. It'll be spotted at the 17-yard line. It'll be a 27-yard attempt. Blake Mays has plenty of leg for it, so let's see. Snap is back. Kick is on the way, and the kick is good. Blake Mays from 27 yards out makes it a 9-3 Wildcat lead with 42 seconds left in the half.
That time Blake Mays right down the middle puts the Wildcats up. Got to see if we can get a way this Viera Hawks offense been throwing the ball around. You don't want to see yourself get beat deep here going into the locker room.
42 seconds left in the half. Wildcats 9, Viera 3. Scoreboard doesn't reflect the 3 points yet. It still says 6-3. Hopefully they'll add that 3 for us soon. So, Jackie, your overall opinion here in this first half, the Wildcats defense obviously continues to play at a very high level, has kept Viera in check. All they have is one field goal tonight. The Cats added one of our own a moment ago. We get a 73-yard touchdown run from Cam Smith, and now a 27-yard field goal from Blake Mays to make it 9-3. Now, we did miss the extra point after the first touchdown, so that's why it's a 9-3 ball game. But Viera, they've moved the ball a little bit in between the 20s, but the Wildcat defense has really clamped down. They run a possession passing game, and they've got one field goal, and that one came from 37 yards out. So they haven't gotten really deep on these Wildcats yet. First down and 10 from the 24-yard line. Quarterback in the shotgun, that's Sims. Wildcats come off sides. We're going to get a 5-yard penalty. Just a little too quick off the left end here, and the Cats are going to get 5 yards and move Viera out front. Now, when you throw the football like Viera does, 35 seconds is a lot.
There's no doubt. That's an eternity here. I believe they got a couple timeouts left as well, Mike.
First and 5, Wildcats show blitz. They run the football right past the blitz. Out across the 45, running back still on his feet near midfield. The Wildcats had a couple of guys crashing in on the blitz play, and the running back ran right by him out to the 48-yard line for a first and 10.
Something Viera kind of dialed that up. We put in a defensive package to kind of contain Sims there, running back, and Viera saw it. And was able to run right past the big guys down there.
24 seconds left in the half. Timeout on the field for Viera. We'll keep it right here. A reminder, coming up in a few minutes, we'll have our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. We want to thank Jack Baker, Justin Webb, and I haven't talked to Jack Baker this week, but September is generally Life Insurance Awareness Month, so if you have any questions or thoughts about life insurance, you should give one of those guys a call, Jack or Justin, 259-6332. And, Jackie, as we get ready for the halftime break, where are the youth Wildcats playing this week?
Oh, man, we're scattered everywhere. We got one travel group going down to the World Golf Village area. I believe we may have one in Yulee, maybe? I can't remember, man. They're scattered all over Northeast Florida tomorrow.
Well, where's your team going to be?
We're going to be in World Golf Village.
World Golf Village.
The Village Toros.
First down and 10 now. 24 seconds to go for the Viera Hawks. The Wildcats bring the blitz. The quarterback's going to get hit, but he's going to unload one. The catch is made, and the receiver is on his feet. He's going to be inside the 10-yard line before Toby Kinghorn slings him out of bounds down there and saves a touchdown with 14 seconds to go.
Oh, my goodness, 14 seconds to go here. And what we just talked about, Mike, you didn't want to see happen. Tim hits his receiver and bounces off a Wildcat defender and able to pick up big yardage.
Well, the clock should start here. The referee has not wound his arm yet, but he should. There aren't any chains to set. The quarterback's going to run to his right. Now he's going to throw one. It's batted down. Carlos Jefferson does a great job with the quarterback there. And he had a guy, when Carlos Jefferson came off of him, he was open, but Jefferson batted the football down.
Oh, my goodness.
Second and goal.
What a play by Carlos Jefferson. He doesn't bat that football down. That's a Viera touchdown. As he had to make a decision there and elected to come in and tackle Sims.
So here's what I'm disappointed in, Jackie. When that play was set at the 9-yard line, the head referee here, the white hat, never motioned for the clock to start. He waited for the clock to start on the snap, which is incorrect. I mean, 14 seconds on the clock, it wouldn't have been a ton of time, but if it marks off 1 or 2 seconds, then instead of 8.8 now, you'd have 6.8 or 5, and they'd have to kick the field goal.
Yeah.
But am I wrong?
No, you were right. He never wound his arm. Absolutely correct.
He waited for the snap to run the clock, and that's just wrong. I mean, they had it first and goal from the 9-yard line. Once the chains were set, the clock should have ran. And they didn't. He never wound his arm until the ball was snapped. A couple of incorrect things that I've seen from this officiating crew tonight. Not that we're bashing the officials, but that's an obvious thing.
Nah, none more obvious than an incomplete option pass.
A fumble. Incomplete. But here we go. Second down and goal from the 9-yard line. Sims in the shotgun with 8 seconds left. Sims fires one left side. They've got a guy wide open over there, and he's going to get into the end zone. And they're going to say touchdown. 9-yard touchdown. That was just a bailout pass to the left side, and now a flag comes down. This could be against the Wildcats here after the play.
Nobody accounted for the running back out of the backfield. Look at that. I'll be honest with you, Mike. If you make the tackle right here at the 40-yard line on the long pass earlier, you got to wrap up, man. You make that tackle, and maybe they get a field goal out of this.
Unsportsmanlike conduct to call against the Wildcats, and they're going to enforce it on the kickoff. So that's not what you want to see. If you get 2 unsportsmanlikes in a game, you'll be ejected. So I'm not sure who the player was we had the unsportsmanlike on, but all kind of guys coming off sides and everything else, and no flag. But the kick goes through the uprights to make it a 10-9 game. So Viera converts their extra point to make it a 10-9 ball game here right before halftime. So with 1 second left on the clock, I would highly doubt that Viera is going to give the Wildcats a chance to return one.
You would think not, but I've seen crazier things.
Well, they're going to get 15 yards on the kickoff, so the 15 yards will move them out near midfield. So you would think that you could kick a touchback from there. You would think.
Ah, my goodness, Mike. What a turn of events there. An opportunity to go into halftime up 9-3, and just like that, 35 seconds later, Viera is going to take the lead into the locker room.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, the defense has played lights out. We just got beat on that blitz play a moment ago. We blitzed. We hit the quarterback hard. He gets off the pass and gets it down there to the receiver who broke some tackles. We finally tackled him inside the 10-yard line. That makes it tough, but that blitz play, we were this close from sacking him in the backfield and taking the lead to the locker room, basically. Now Viera scoring this touchdown late here will get the football to start the second half, as we elected with the coin toss early in the game. We elected to take the kick. So Viera is going to get the ball to start the second half of this game. The Wildcats will have one play here with 1 second left from the 25-yard line.
Hail Mary.
10-9 ball game. The Wildcats have led the entire half until 1 second remaining here in the half, and that's when Viera has taken the lead. Wildcats led it 6-0 for a while, then 6-3, then 9-3. And now Viera has come back to score the touchdown and get the extra point to make it a 10-9 ball game. Noah Ray in the shotgun, going to hand the ball straight ahead, and the Cats are just running it straight ahead with Baker, and that's going to do it. That's the end of the first half. Cats are going to trail Viera as we head to the locker room 10-9 here on our home field. We're going to take a 5-minute break here on WFBB, and when we come back, we'll have our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate. Call Dual State, owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
Since 1981, Higginbotham's Towing and Recovery has been serving the community of Baker County, providing safe and reliable towing needs. If you need a car or truck towed or even a shed in your backyard, Higginbotham's is a place to call. Located in Glen St. Mary, they are available 24 hours, 7 days a week. 259-4375. That's 259-4375. The Higginbotham family is so excited to be a proud supporter of Wildcat football.
Did you know that walking just 10,000 steps a day helps keep you healthy? And it's easy. 20 minutes of grocery shopping is 1,600 steps. Daily housework is 270. Taking a half-hour walk during lunch, around 4,000 steps. You can see how this adds up. 10,000 steps will find you a healthy weight and even reduce your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and stroke. Feeling healthier starts with the first step. A message from the Florida Department of Health.
Stay home. 2 words that everyone's saying these days. At Hometown Home Health, you can receive nursing and therapy services in the comfort of your own home. These services are covered by Medicare as well as most major insurance companies. Hometown Home Health has a true commitment to their community and is the only home health agency located in our hometown. It's your choice, so choose Hometown Home Health. Maddie and Kristen say, go Wildcat. Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with an SPF of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
You're listening to Wildcat Football on 97.5 FM WFBB. This radio station is a ministry of Glen Baptist Church in Glen St. Mary, Florida. We're blessed to air Baker County Wildcat Football live each week, and it's our hope that you enjoy the program. We know that life is busy, work, school, football, running errands around, but in the midst of the busyness, we all need a church home that brings the stability upon which you can build your life. If you're looking for a church home where you can grow in Christ and community, we would love to invite you to worship with us every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Check us out on our website at glenbaptist.org or on Facebook, where you can access church info and content and even watch worship services. At Glen, you get dynamic music, gospel-centered expository preaching, and a wonderful faith community. Come grow with us.
Hi, this is Larry Birkins of Birkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Birkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Birkins at Birkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BirkinsChevy.com.
For over 50 years, Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning, 259-6546.
And we welcome you back here to Memorial Stadium, downtown McClenny, Florida. Started tonight's matchup between the Viera Hawks and the Baker County Wildcats. Viera on the road, coming up to North Florida, this 7A football team from Brevard County to take on these Wildcats from Baker County. And right now, Jackie, a good ball game here through one half of play. The Wildcats led 9-3 right before halftime, but Viera was able to get a touchdown to make it a 10-9 ball game. So the Wildcats go into the locker room trailing by 1 point, and Viera will get the ball to start the second half. Jackie, what do the Wildcats need to do coming out here to establish control in the second half? Defense playing well. Going to have to do something offensively.
Well, we got to figure out our offensive identity, Mike. We go and we move the ball at times and look really well in the run game, and then we pick a series that we want to come out and let Noah Ray kind of pitch the football around, and so far just not able to get any receivers open. Viera doing a good job of covering those guys up. The screen pass that we've had a lot of success with the last 2 years, Viera was all over it. So you're right, defensively, those guys doing what they need to do, but offensively, we got to find something if we want to line up. And maybe one of those games where you just got to ground and pound it, you know. But those offensive linemen, we got to get those guys engaged and get Jamarian Baker and Cam Smith, who have kind of been, if we have any highlights of the first half, it was those guys able to pick up good yardage in the first half.
Yeah, we want to welcome you back to our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. Yeah, Cam Smith, a 73-yard touchdown run. Tonight's one of those nights I really wish we had Justin Thomas here, and Justin Thomas in those stats, because I think the stats would give us a story here on what's happened in this first half, Jackie. I mean, possession-wise, possession receptions have been the story for Viera. And then, you know, that type of offense that they run, they set you up for things. And so our defense comes in on a blitz here late in the half. They throw one deep down the field. And that's not something they really did during the first half. They played that possession game, little 5-yard outs here, 5-yard underneath, curl patterns, the different things, and then they hit you over the top for a big play. And that's what that offense is designed to do. They're setting you up, and then they take their shot. And unfortunately, our blitz just didn't get there in time. But 10-9 ball game, a lot of time left. You know, we got a whole half of football left to play. Wildcats with a lot of playmakers on this side of the offensive side of the ball. I would expect to see us do something a little differently offensively.
Yeah, you got to do something.
I'm not sure what.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what it is either, Mike. But I'll tell you what you got to do. You got to get your defense off the field. Let those guys get a breather. We talked about in the Bradford game how much time the defense spent on the field, and the same thing seems to be holding true tonight. Just a few 3-and-outs by this Wildcat offense, and just not a lot of time for this defense to sit over here and rest. But when they do go out there, they're doing a good job at times of containing Viera and forcing their own 3-and-outs. And so if we can get out here and kind of control this ball on the ground and run some clock in this second half, and Baker County is in this ball game.
Oh, no doubt about it. Yeah, I mean, well, we led the entire first half until 1.1 second to go until halftime, and there you go. So we welcome everybody back here to the Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. Jackie, you ever feel like when your kids come up and see you ever feel like you're just an ATM?
Oh, my goodness. My kids, my wife, my friends.
My son's come in this door over here 3 or 4 times tonight, and you would think it would be, hey, Dad, check on you or something like that. It's always, got any money?
Yeah, no doubt.
I give 5 at a time, 5 at a time. You think that would last a little while in concession stand, but apparently every trip to the concession stand costs $5.
Well, here's the thing. Colby's got the same problem that he has. They run in packs, Mike.
That's what
they're paying for everybody else. I give $20, and the next thing well, so-and-so wanted this, and so-and-so wanted that, and okay.
Where's my I don't have any.
Never any change.
Yeah, we paid for the other guys. Yeah, there you go. All right, so, Jackie, tomorrow, big day in the world of football. College football starts tomorrow. I mean, like you said, it started last week, and there were some games last week. I actually stayed up late last night and watched Boise State and UCF play down in Orlando. They had a lightning delay, storm delay down there for several hours, so that game didn't start till almost 10 o'clock last night. Very entertaining game, back-and-forth ball game. Boise State got a big lead. UCF ran them down, and then Boise State tried to come back, couldn't quite do it. UCF got the win. Very entertaining game to watch. Now, the thing that's made college football entertaining again for me is it was really tough for me to watch games last year, Jackie, when you don't have any fans in the stands. And I'm not in any way, shape, or form saying the pandemic didn't cause that, and that's true. That's what caused it. But just speaking about football, it's hard to watch a game or get excited about anything when there's nobody there to watch it. Football's such a game that's driven based off of adrenaline and, that momentum and teams getting behind, fans getting behind the teams and making such a big impact in the ball game. So, now that teams have put together some protocols for fans, and whether you're vaccinated or not or whatever, there's going to be a lot of people in the stands tomorrow. So when Alabama faces off with Miami in a game that's just a great made-for-TV ball game tomorrow, there's going to be a lot of folks there to watch this game. When Clemson and Georgia do battle tomorrow night, it's going to be crazy. The place will be packed. I'm excited about both of those games. Jackie, first and foremost, Alabama taking on Miami in the middle of the afternoon tomorrow, 3:30 game. That's a game I'll be watching. Miami, if you didn't know this, Miami returns like 20 or 21 starters from a year ago. Now, I realize they didn't win a championship or anything a year ago, but anytime you bring back 20 or 21 starters from a year ago, your team's got to feel good about where they're going. Alabama's favored by somewhere around 3 touchdowns. What do you think here?
Listen, you can bring 21 or 22 back all you want to, but if they're no good, they're no good. Alabama by 4 touchdowns.
Well, and so here's the thing. I don't think that Miami's team was no good. I would just say that, they certainly were not up to the Miami standard from, 20 years ago. But it'd be an interesting game to watch anyway, just to gauge. Alabama, a lot of guys left from that team a year ago. Now, here's the thing. Alabama, we know this. They just reload, right? They just reload. Mac Jones is gone, though. Devontae Smith is gone. Waddle is gone. They got a lot of those guys that accounted for a lot of that production that are gone. So we'll see what Alabama does to add those guys back in. So some of those guys with this new name, image, and likeness were already making $1 million before they even took a snap this year, which is another crazy thing that we'll talk about. But I like Alabama, too. I think it'll be closer, though, than you think it will be for a little while, and then Alabama pull away. Tomorrow night, Jackie, you got Clemson and Georgia playing. A game that, Georgia fans, once again, a team that lost a couple of games last year, but if you talk to any Georgia fan, they'll tell you, well, we should have been playing J.T. Daniels the whole time. J.T. Daniels is the savior. J.T. Daniels for Heisman. Well, Jackie, last week I went back and had a chance to watch Georgia play Cincinnati in their bowl game. Now, I know that bowl games don't always mean everything, but do you know that Cincinnati, Georgia ended up kicking a field goal late to win that football game, but, Cincinnati really gave it to them. They had a minute and a half on the clock, and they threw a pass on 4th down that was incomplete. Had they just run the ball and run the clock out, Georgia probably never would have had a chance to kick the field goal and would have lost their last game of the year to Cincinnati, but nobody talks about that just because it is what it is. But here's the thing. JT Daniels is getting a lot of notoriety, and he hasn't really performed at that level yet.
No, listen, here's the thing about it, Mike. They talk about one Heisman. They had 3 last year. They had the guy transferring in. Jamie Newman was coming in from Wake Forest. He was the savior. He was a Heisman contender right off the rip because he was going into Athens. And then Stetson Bennett took the helm. Beat Jamie Newman's out. Jamie Newman decided not to play. Stetson Bennett comes in, and Stetson Bennett lights it up, against the likes of Bethune-Cookman and all these other schools that nobody's ever heard of. And then Stetson Bennett, he was a Heisman favorite. Boy, Stetson was going to carry him to the promised land. And now JT Daniels is in there, and he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. So, listen, my goodness, Bulldog fans, you got to stop it. You're making yourself look silly. Well, that's kind of the way I see it. Now, here's the thing. They're going to play Clemson tomorrow in the first game of the year. Georgia's getting a lot of hype. But Clemson favored in the game. People still saying, hey, Clemson's the favorite here. Clemson's got a new guy. Trevor Lawrence is in Jacksonville now. Travis Etienne is not with that team anymore. Clemson's got some people to replace. Can Clemson reload on offense? We'd already know their defense is going to be pretty good, bringing back some guys. What's your prediction in that game, Jack? I just think Clemson, Kirby Smart has yet to prove that he can win a big game, Mike. And I just don't think it gets any better for him tomorrow. He puts another L on his resume in a big game scenario, and Clemson wins by 6.
I think it's going to be close, too. I'm excited to watch that game tomorrow night. The only unfortunate thing with that game is it's going to be on at the same time as the Florida FAU game. Now, a much bigger game with a lot more at stake, Georgia-Clemson, so I'll have to have 2 TVs side by side and just watching both of them. So, Florida plays FAU tomorrow, Jackie. A little different game in terms of notoriety, but you don't have to look too far ahead in the schedule for Florida to know they've got some big ones coming up. But what would you like to see from Florida tomorrow with Emory Jones starting the year at quarterback?
I got to see that Emory Jones can throw the football. We can't get out there and just use his legs and everybody figure it out. He's got to be able to pitch it around the field, and he's got some weapons out there, Mike, and he's got to be able to get him the ball through the air. So.
Yeah, I agree. I want to see some offensive work. I want to see that they've got the chance to do so. And then I'm excited to see what happens with the defense. A lot of guys coming back. That defensive front, the front 7, should be really good for Florida this year. So I'm excited to see the defense go to work. So I'm just excited in general about football being back and looking forward to it. So Wildcats trailing by 1, 10-9. We're a couple of minutes away from kickoff in the second half here. So we're going to take a 1-minute timeout. And we're going to come back with the start of the second half. I want to thank you for listening in to our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. 259-6332 is the number to Baker County Farm Bureau. Jack Baker, Justin Webb. And we want to thank them for being our halftime sponsor. And we'll talk a little bit more about our sponsors later on. But we'll be back. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332. Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat.
And we welcome you back here to Memorial Stadium, downtown McClenny, Florida. The Wildcats of Baker County doing battle with the Viera Hawks. Viera with a 10-9 lead right now. And they will get the ball to start the second half. Wildcats have it teed up at the 40-yard line. Blake Mays approaches the ball, and he's got a foot into it. We'll kick it down the middle. They bobble the football on the kick, and we're going to get down there and tackle him right around the 25, 28-yard line.
That time, Blake Mays did exactly what his coach wanted him to. Put her right in the spot. Gets a fumbled reception there, and the Wildcats are able to gobble him up. So let's see if this Wildcat defense can stay performing the way they've done, Mike, for a game and a half so far. Camilo, Rollins, Kaz, those guys are out there. Toby Kinghorn showing blitz off the left end here. First down and 10 from the 27-yard line. They're going to run the ball straight middle, and the Cats say no, you're not. Orlando Holland along with Kaz and Spurlock there to make the tackle. Yeah, good job that time. Caleb Tressler from his nose guard spot, and Orlando Holland, a name we've said a lot in these last 2 weeks, getting it done. Second down 11. They lost one on the play. Sims, the quarterback, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. They lead the Wildcats by 1, 10-9, just underway in the second half. Sims looks to throw. Fires one right side. Catch is made. DeHaven Clark pushes him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 6 on the play. I tell you, I cannot recall, Mike, very often seeing a team throw the ball around as well as this Viera team does. Yeah. It's a high-level rushing attack is what it is. They just throw it. Yeah, it's a possession, pitch and catch game. Third down, they're going to try to run it middle, and the Cats are going to stop him at the line of scrimmage. Camilo Rollins, Orlando Holland pushing him backwards, and it'll be fourth down and 3. They're going to have to punt it. Oh, man, what a great stop that time out of defense. Orlando Holland shows the strength there, Mike. I mean, not a big guy. And when you talk about weight, mass, but that time able to grab a hold of the running back and stops him in his tracks from behind. So going to force a fourth down and a punt here. Really surprised that 2 out of 3 plays Viera ran the football that time. Maybe they're trying to establish a little bit of run, but you got to stay with what you got here with. And a couple of runs, a little surprising. They're going to punt it away. The punter's got the foot into it. J-Mod Ruiz is going to catch it at the 25. J-Mod 25-30. J-Mod to the 35 to 40. There goes J-Mod Ruiz across midfield, no flag. J-Mod 35-30, 25-20. Orlando Holland takes out the punter, and 75 yards. J-Mod Ruiz has put the Wildcat in the end zone. We talked about they must have watched film before the game and not to kick to those guys, and that time J-Mod Ruiz just finds a little seam. They kick it right to him, and he just makes everybody look silly out there. And J-Mod, a lot of speed. Let me tell you, he was at midfield before you knew it. And once he got past the 45, he had 2 guys. Orlando Holland got a big block down there to spring him past the 10. But 75 yards on the touchdown. And J-Mod Ruiz on the punt return. Now, that was a high punt for the Viera punter. He got it high in the air. And J-Mod just kind of settled under it, made the catch at the 25-yard line, and took off. Showed a lot of speed. Blake May is going to kick this one right down the middle, and the Wildcats get the extra point, and that's a big one to make it 16-10. Now, we'd love to have that first extra point back, but if you score a couple times here in the second half, you may not need it. Let's not even make it close. Let's go ahead and get this defense. That ought to get it fired up right here, J-Mod Ruiz. On a punt return touchdown to put the Wildcats up 16-10. My goodness, show some life, guys. What's the goal? But your defense can't catch a break. You know, they just threw a 3 and out. They don't get any rest at all. J-Mod just takes one to the house, so the defense is going to have to go right back on the field. 16-10, the Wildcats reclaim the lead. They led the entire first half until 1 second to go in the half. So with just a minute and 41 seconds gone in the second half, we take the lead back. 75 yards. So we've got a 73-yard touchdown run for Cam Smith in the game, and now a 75-yard punt return for J-Mod Ruiz. Cats with the lead. Blake Mays to kick off again. Ball from the 40-yard line. Mays kicks one deep here. Going to be taken at the 10-yard line. He comes up the left sideline, and a great tackle made here on the Wildcat sideline by one of the Wildcat guys. That's DeHaven Clark coming down there and making a tackle. DeHaven Clark. Well, yeah, our special teams, man, that's kind of like Urban Meyer-esque a little bit. We put a lot of starters on that special teams, and that's why right there, DeHaven Clark flying down the field makes a great open field tackle and going to start Viera at the 22-yard line here, up 16-10. DeHaven Clark, he joined us on our Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning Wildcat Radio Coaches Show last Monday night. Love talking to these players on that coaches show. DeHaven was there with us last week, makes the big play there. First down play, they're going to throw it out here to Giles.
and Giles makes the catch, a 5-yard gain out to the 27-yard line.
And I will say right here, and I'm not sure exactly what they're doing, but that time they kept Ronnie Ellis up top there in that safety position. If you're going to ride that safety and let him get everything deep, I'd love to see Carlos Jefferson jump that route one time.
And we've been saying that tonight. Maybe they ran it last time to keep us honest a little bit. 2nd down and 5. Sims in the shotgun. Camilo Rollins showing blitz. Here come the Wildcats on the blitz. Rollins is going to hit the quarterback, but the quarterback hit the receiver downfield, but he dropped the football. But Sims is going to remember that because Camilo Rollins met him just as he threw the football.
Hey, and that's what I like to see there. That's what got Amari Jones for that Bradford County team. After we hit him, he looked really good on that second drive of the game. And then after he ate the concrete a couple times from Camilo Rollins, Kaz, and Toby Kinghorn, he didn't want anymore.
He didn't want to play anymore. 3rd down and 6. No backs in the backfield. Sims looking to throw the screen. They get it caught underneath, and Camilo Rollins again stays home and blows it up, and now you're going to get a flag down. What is the flag for?
Oh, a face mask. You got to be kidding me. There's no way you can call that.
A face mask on who? Rollins hit him around the waist.
Oh, there's no way you can make that call.
He's calling it a personal foul.
Oh, that's bad. That's a bad call. My goodness. Camilo Rollins, they tried to set up the middle screen again, and Camilo Rollins completely knifes through the wall of offensive lineman like he's done all night, and we get a phantom face mask call here.
I didn't see it. I thought it was right in front of us. I didn't see it.
I did not see that at all.
The referee, the judge in the middle there, he was right there, but I didn't see it. And now they get a completion at midfield, and the receiver is all alone. Carlos Jefferson going to try to run him down, and the Wildcats will finally corral him inside the 10-yard line, but they try to slip the ball, and the receiver goes all the way inside the 5 to the 3-yard line.
Golly, that's what one bad call can do for you right there. That's 4th and 12. That goes from 4th and 12 to now 1st down inside the Wildcats 5.
We had them off the field. We were off the field. Face mask, which I didn't even see. I didn't see the face mask.
Man.
Wildcats had a chance to tackle. The receiver did a nice job that time getting inside the 5-yard line, but the Wildcats were trying to tackle the football and pull it out, and they picked up an extra 5 or 10 yards because of that, and they started 1st and goal from the 3-yard line.
No, big deep right here, man. Give me a goal line stand, decent.
From the 3.
We hadn't asked much of you all night.
1st and goal from the 3. Here we go. Handoff straight ahead. They run a straight I formation this time, and the Wildcat defense will not have anything to do with that. Kaz with the tackle, and they'll lose a yard or 2.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man. I cannot speak highly enough about this linebacking group.
2nd down play now. 2nd down from the 5-yard line. 8:10 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Cats clinging to a 16-10 lead, but Viera on the move.
One big pass play, and at any time when you can throw the ball as well as Viera does, you know it can happen at any time. And that time, just right over the linebacker's head.
After the referee bailed him out with the face mask. 2nd down goal, Sims. Again, they go to the I formation here. A different look. They're going to run a toss sweep to the left side, and the Cat defense, again, is going to stop the runner back around the 5-yard line, maybe the 4. He might have picked up 1, but it'll be 3rd and goal.
Well, we finally got that quick whistle we've been waiting on that time. We stopped him at the 4-yard line. So they tried to go outside that time on a little false sweep, and the Wildcat defense missed it out. So 3rd and goal here.
Really surprised by the different formation looks for Viera. I mean, they come out in I formation with one receiver, a real pro set after they've been running 4 and 5 wide all night long.
Yeah, I mean, the thing, you got to think at some point, there they go. They're back into their wide receiver set here.
There you go. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. 3rd down and goal. Wildcat defense creeps up to the line of scrimmage. They send a man in motion. Sims looking to throw the football. He's got a man wide open in the end zone. He just got lost in traffic in the end zone, and Viera has scored to tie the game.
That's Sims. He's as good a daggum high school quarterback as I've seen, Mike. He just keeps his eyes down the field, down the wide receiver there. We had blew one of them up right off the line, but one of them stuck to the back of the end zone there, and Viera ties it up 16-all.
16 all in the ball game. They're going to try to kick the extra point to take the lead here. We need something good to happen. A block, a shank, something like that. Over his head. If we put it in the air, maybe it'll happen. Shank to the right here. Here we go. Kick is up and on the way, and it's going to be good. He drilled it right down the middle. And now flags after the play again. And
a bunch of them.
Yeah, there were 3. And last time we had an unsportsmanlike conduct on the extra point right before halftime against us. And you can't get 2 in a game. If you get 2 unsportsmanlike conducts in the game, then you're out, and probably out some next week. Let's see who they call it against. It is going to be unsportsmanlike, and it is going to be against the Wildcats again. Why? And I couldn't hear.
I didn't hear the number.
That's twice the Cats have been called for unsportsmanlike. So was that? Yeah. So the Cats have had 2 different unsportsmanlikes, but they don't appear to be on the same player. So we're going to have to be really careful we don't get a second one for those 2 guys. Because you don't just miss the rest of this ball game; you miss the game next week, and you just don't want that to happen.
No, not. And again, we talk about this every year in games like this. In the grand scheme of things, this game really doesn't mean a whole lot. You know, so you don't want to get thrown out of this one for sure.
And in the grand scheme of things, what happens on an extra point to make you so mad to get an unsportsmanlike? You know, I mean, it's an extra point. You know, and I get it. Right now, it's a big deal because they're leading by 1 point. But what is it that's happening on those kicks? You know. Anyway, 6:47 to go, third quarter. Viera with a 1-point lead, 17-16. They're going to kick it back to the Cats now, but with the 15-yard penalty, they kick it off deep in our territory, and it's going to be a touchback going through the end zone. We'll have it first and 10 from the 25. Let's take a timeout here, 30-second timeout. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Hi, this is Larry Birkins of Birkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Birkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Birkins at Birkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BirkinsChevy.com.
.6:26 to go in the third quarter. Cats trailing by 1 point, 17-16. 2-yard loss on first down makes it a second down and 12. Ray in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. He's wide open, Cam Smith. The ball hits him in the hands, and Cam Smith unable to bring it in. That would have been a touchdown.
Oh, my goodness. That is the exact same play that we tried in the first half that he overthrew Cam Smith. And that one he hits him on the money in stride, and Cam Smith can't come up with it. Oh, my goodness. And you're right, that's a touchdown, as Cam Smith was already getting past the safety on that post route.
Oh, Cam Smith had everybody beat on that play. If he brings that pass in, and it was a good throw from Ray, it was there. It just was unable to be brought in. It'll be third down and call it 12. You'd hate to see that.
Oh, man, that's one you want back.
Third down, 12. Ray rolls to his right, looking down the field, trying to find a man. He's going to run it himself, and the Cats are going to end up nothing here. As it'll be fourth down, we'll have to punt it away.
The sprint out pass formation there has not had a lot of success. After the play I just saw, I'm not sure if I don't try to just stand in the pocket.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've got guys that can get open, clearly. But either way, punt play here. The Wildcats are going to kick one high. It's going to need to take a Wildcat roll, but Viera is going to come out of this with good field position. as it rolls dead at the 46-yard line of the Cats. So not a good offensive possession that time for this Wildcat offense, and the defense goes right back on the field.
Yeah, that's not what we were looking for there. And again, a missed opportunity there. Noah Ray has Cam Smith right across the middle, unable to come up with the reception, and now we're going to put this Wildcat defense back out there. Viera up 17-16 with 5:49 left in the third quarter.
And now you're going to get the water break. So 30-second timeout here. Let's take one with them. Wildcats trail by 1. We'll be back. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
For over 50 years, Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning, 259-6546.
Five minutes, 49 seconds to go here in the third quarter from Memorial Stadium. The Wildcats of Baker County taking on the Viera Hawks from Brevard County. Viera with a 17-16 lead right now, but they start this possession with great field position at the Wildcat 46. Sims takes the snap. They're going to run the football straight ahead, and the Wildcats Orlando Holland comes from behind. I don't think we were prepared for a run there as he picks up about 4 yards.
Yep. Just rushing attack, and again, just talking about this Wildcat defense staying on the field, and they spread them back out here for Viera, and you gotta ask these guys one more time.
Second down, call it 6. Second down and 6 from the 41-yard line. 5:22 to go here in the third quarter. Sims in the shotgun. Sims looks to throw. Fires one left side. He's got a catch made here at the 35-yard line. A tackle made right away by Toby Kinghorn. But he gets down to the 33-yard line and a first down for the Hawks.
Yeah, first down for the Hawks, and you called it. I mean, this passing attack is almost just an extension of the run game.
That's what
they're not throwing the ball deep very much tonight, but able to find open space.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. I mean, it's a possession game. You know, pitch and catch, guys doing a little 3- and 4-yard outs, trying to make one guy miss, getting some yardage after the catch, but doing basically what a power running game would do. First down play, Sims is going to fire one left side, and that one goes out of bounds. Coverage for the Wildcats by Jefferson over there, and it'll be second down. They don't throw many incompletions, but that time, they went down the field a little bit too far that time, but if they stay in that little zone, 3 to 5 yards, they catch it all night long.
Yeah, that time Toby Kinghorn and Camilo Rollins able to put a little pressure on Sims after we've hit him a few times. So you're right, if they get past about that 5-yard mark, he doesn't like it very much.
Yeah, it gets tougher, right? I mean, he doesn't have as much time. 4:38 to go, third quarter. Sims in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Sims looking to throw. He's flipped out of the pocket, and he's got room to run. And Sims is going to score a touchdown as the Wildcat pocket the pocket for Viera just collapsed around Sims. The Cats were all over him, but he had a huge hole straight up the middle of the field, and he goes in for a touchdown.
Oh, and he's happy about it too, son. He's happy about it.
Is he letting them know?
Oh, he's letting them know all about it. I hope they see that.
Well, that's one of those things, Jackie, when, they hit you underneath, something that, the dam's going to burst at some point in time, and now the Cats just have to answer. The extra point's on the way, and another flag's down after the play here, and let's see if they got Viera on this one. The last 3-point after touchdowns we've had unsportsmanlike, and this time they get Viera.
Finally get Viera.
It had to be something they were doing to provoke us, Jackie. I mean, I'm not saying our guys are totally innocent, but there had to be.
But they had a good talking to down here by Coach Canada about, I'm sure he was telling the same things we said. Listen, you get another one right here.
Yeah.
You're out this game, and you're out next week. We can't afford that. And so the special teams unit at that time just walking off the field, but Viera tripping a little bit, so the Wildcats should start out with decent field position here. And listen, you're down one score, okay? 16-24. Viera's up, 4:29 to go in the third quarter. You score another touchdown, 2-point conversion. You tied it right back up.
Well, you should come out of this with great field position because they're going to mark this from the 40, and they'll have to kick it off back at the 25-yard line. So you take 15 yards. You know, if I'm Viera here, I tell the kicker, just kick this thing out of bounds. Don't even give them a chance to return this thing. If I'm Viera, you know.
Yeah. This is one of those that I've always talked about. Now, if he kicks it out of bounds here,
you get it at 35. Kick it deep here, there's a chance we spring one.
Well, I know that, but, I mean, you would just think the advantages to the kicking team to kick it out of bounds.
All day long, yeah, all day long. I wouldn't even think about it. I'd kick it as far as I could out of bounds. And he's going to kick one down the left sideline, and it's going to be out of bounds, just like I called, because that's what you want to do there. Because the best they can do then is to take the ball at the 35-yard line. So that's one of the, you know, high school has some rules that really need to be cleaned up. It's like we were talking last week about the onside kick, you know. If a kicking team is offsides on an onside kick, they get to kick it again.
No, why? Yeah, you get it at the 50.
Okay, at the 50, so the 15 yards, so you add that back to the 35, and you get it at midfield. So that's good. They may not have known that. I didn't know it. That's good for us. We start at midfield. Here we go. 1st and 10 from there. Noah Ray brings the team to the line. We trail by 8, our biggest deficit of the night. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Cam Smith's going to get the carry, and he's going to be hit in the backfield and thrown down way back in the backfield, and they're going to call it a 6-yard loss.
And that time the defensive front for Viera just blows it up off the get-go. Cam didn't have a chance.
I mean, he was 3 yards upfield when they first hit him, though, and they pushed him back, and so they call it dead where they tackled him, not where forward progress was, which is 3 more yards. 2nd down and 16 now. Loss of 6 on 1st down. Noah Ray drops straight to throw. He's got a man over there on the far sideline, and Mekhi Mosley just can't catch it. Mosley had a little bit of room to run, might have gotten close to a 1st down, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, 2 big incompletions on this drive and the last drive, Mike. You're right. A lot of room to run over there, and now it puts you in a huge hole here, 3rd and 16.
Well, that's tough. I mean, you've had a couple of guys with the ball right in their hands. You got to catch it. 3rd down play, 3rd down 16. Ray's going to fire one out here. It's going to be caught on the ricochet.
Oh, wow.
Cam Smith down the sideline, 25-20. Cam Smith tripped up at the 18-yard line. The defender came up, almost had the interception. The ball went into bingo drill. Cam Smith comes down with it. Amazing catch, and he's down the sideline to the 18-yard line.
I don't care how we get him right now, Mike. Wildcats catch a break there. Intercept the ball, gets batted in the air, and Cam Smith comes down with it.
1st down and 10 from the 17 of Viera, and now they're going to call a timeout. They didn't like that play. 24-16, Viera leads. 3:33 to go in the 3rd quarter. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more Wildcat football.
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate. Call Dual State, owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
First down play for the Wildcats coming from the 17-yard line. 1st and 17. It looks like they just tried to set a little screen pass up there, and Noah Ray just retreated until he had to throw it away. It'll be 2nd down.
No, that's that middle screen to J-Mod Lewis. We've had a lot of success on it, but again, Viera all over that. So the screen game, nothing doing for this Wildcat offense.
2nd down play, Blake Mays is split to the right side. Wildcats at the 17-yard line. Mays to the right, 2 receivers left. The Wildcats have 2 backs in the backfield, Cam Smith and Jamarian Baker. Jamarian Baker gets the toss to the left side, and he's going to be tackled for a loss.
So the run game, nothing doing. It had some success there in the first half, Mike, and I thought that's what we could rely on coming in to the second half in the third quarter, and just nothing doing. And you're going to bring up 3rd and 11 here, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Wildcats down.
Third down play. Ray fires one left side. Cam Smith's got the catch. Makes a man miss over there. He's inside the 10, the 5. And Cam Smith goes into the end zone. Cam Smith just breaking ankles at the 10-yard line over there. And the Wildcats have cut the lead to 2 points. It's 24-22.
My goodness. Cam Smith put on a show, man.
Well, there's a guy at the 10-yard line still looking for his shoes, Jackie.
My goodness, Cam Smith. You're right. I thought 3 guys had a chance. The first one crumpled to his knees, and the next 2 said, there's no way I'm catching this guy.
Blake Mays on to attempt the extra point to make it a 1-point game. The Wildcats, number 2, is going to try to run with it after it was fumbled, and he's going to fumble the football. So nothing doing. That snap was a bad one. So Jamar Lewis picks it up, tries to run to the left side. We never got it held. So it'll be a 2-point deficit.
Oh man. We pulled a
not the worst thing in the world.
No, it wasn't. No, not at all. I mean, you're still
2 points down.
2 down. You're down a field goal, but that was a Kirby Smart call there. Jamar Lewis in as the holder.
Justin Fields will never recover.
Nah.
4th down play. Well, he recovered because he went on to play for another team, and now he's the pros.
Yeah. Well, there's a guy that's not supposed to be out there in a position like that.
2 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Wildcats trailing by 2, 24-22. A lot of action in this quarter where we didn't have as much early in the game, but big touchdown that time by Cam Smith. Cats now defensively need to make something happen. Good kickoff here by Mays. Good hard kickoff, taken at the 20-yard line. They're going to return it back across the 35 and be tackled right there at the 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from Viera from their own 36. Jackie, any shout-outs from you tonight?
It's been a slow night. I've been back and forth with my friend Kyle Davis. Didn't think I knew my high school football rules, so we had to get that straightened out.
Yeah, we agree that. Were we talking about the incomplete pass?
We're on the same page.
First down play, Sims is going to fire one left as he gets drilled again, and a completion is made, but Toby Kinghorn comes up, stops the receiver. So not a big completion, and Sims took a big hit back there.
Yeah, he's going to get tired of that at some point, I would think, Mike. Sims doing a good job, though, staying tough in the pocket. And Toby Kinghorn makes a good play from that outside linebacker position.
2nd down and 9. Sims in the shotgun. Is Kyle Davis listening, Jackie?
Yeah, he has been.
Okay, we'll have to say something to him in just a minute. 2nd down and 9. In the shotgun, Sims drops the throw. Sims fires one down the middle. He's got a receiver out there. He tries to make a diving catch across midfield, and it's incomplete.
Man, I tell you, that's just a good throw, Mike. We had great coverage on that play with Dave and Clark, and Sims put it out there where only his receiver could get to it, and comes up just a bit short off of fingertips, but it does bring up a 3rd and long situation here, so let's see if this Wildcat defense can get off the field one more time.
Yeah, these rosters leave a lot to be desired. I don't know if Sims is a senior or not, but he is an outstanding quarterback. 3rd down play. He's under heavy pressure, and he's going to get sacked. Orlando Holland comes off the left end, and Holland is going to get the sack, and the referee's telling him, you got to get back, you got to get back. And Holland definitely does not need an unsportsmanlike here.
No, he's already picked up one tonight, and that will get him out of the ball game. And our most productive defensive end to date. He can make sure he keeps his cool out there, and maybe one of our biggest offensive weapons back to receive this kick. Let's see if they kick it to him again.
The last time J-Mod returned the punt, he took it 75 yards to the house, and he set up right at the 30-yard line. J-Mod going to try to get one, and Orlando Holland has gotten back there, and he got blocked into the punter is what they're going to say. Orlando Holland came over the top that time and hit the punter, Jackie. I thought he was going to throw a flag, and the Viera coaching staff not happy about that either. Ooh, that was close to roughing the kicker there.
Yeah, but
probably should have been.
Good job that time by the Wildcat defense to get us off the field there. So just like that, the offense is going to have another opportunity to get out there and get something going. And I'm not going to rely on tip footballs to pick up big plays here. We got to figure it out. We got to find a way to get this offense moving. 3 receivers to the left, ball at the 26-yard line. Wildcats trailing by 2. Approaching the fourth quarter here on a Friday night from McClenny, Florida. Noah Ray in the shotgun, going to fire one left side, and that pass is high. He was trying to hit Cam Smith, but you got to throw that one down around the waist and just let him ride it in. He threw that one too high. Cam Smith couldn't go up and get it. And now the Wildcat offense looks like they're electing to maybe try some of this possession receiver stuff.
Well, that's what's causing this clock to run or not run here in the third quarter, and why it seems like we've been here a while. A lot of passing, a lot of possession-type football. The clock just sits there still. Handoff straight ahead. This is Jamarian Baker, and Baker is going to fight his way out to the 30-yard line. A gain of 4 yards on the play. It's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
Oh, goodness, man. Jamarian is just a step away from breaking a big one there and picking up a first down.
3rd down.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that. I've never in my life. Oh.
Defensive lineman is,
as they had 12 on the field. They were going to rush to get 12 off as the Wildcat offense was hurrying up, and then all of a sudden we got an injured player on the field.
Oh, my goodness.
He is knelt, and then he's walked 10 yards, and then he fell, and then, there he comes.
Now he's fine.
Got a little swag to his walk, too, just enough to not get the penalty.
Oh, my goodness. 43 seconds to go, third quarter. 2-point deficit for the Cats right now. 24-22 ball game. The Cats with the football at the 30-yard line. Need a 3rd down and 6 here. Need a 3rd down and 6 in order to move the chains. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Noah Ray in the shotgun. Noah Ray, the Wildcat quarterback. Hard count there. Tries to get the Viera defenders to come into the neutral zone. They don't. 3rd down play. Ray going to fire one. He fires it left side. He's got a man over there, and he threw it behind him. Threw it behind the receiver on the far side. I think he was trying to hit Mosley, or no, Mosley went to the middle, and that was one of the
out there. Yeah, and I thought we had an opportunity to pick up a first down. Looked like J-Mod and Mosley both had found cushion in the zone there, but Wildcat going to be forced to punt here with 24 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 24 to go in the third quarter. Wildcats are going to have to punt it. Trailing by 2 against these Viera Hawks. Punts away. It's going to be a low-line drive, and once again, Viera does not send anybody back to return the punt, so it'll take a Wildcat roll all the way down to the 27-yard line where they'll have it 1st and 10. I don't get it, but maybe it's because we have guys out there that can return them. I don't know. I mean, it's a well-coached Viera football team, but, Jackie, anytime in high school football you're going to tell me that you're just not going to put anybody back deep. You haven't blocked the punt all night long, so you're telling me that you can't spare one guy to come back there and just make sure it doesn't roll any further? Come on. First down and 10. Taking the chain gang a little while to get down here and get the chain set. 14 seconds to go, third quarter. Sims, the quarterback. Again, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Sims going to take it, look to the left side. Got a receiver here. And a catch is made out to the 31-yard line. Got bread and butter, Mike. Just a little go and out route by the slot receiver. And
5 yards.
5 yards every time.
Every time.
That's clockwork.
That's the end of the third quarter. Viera is going to take a 2-point lead into the fourth quarter. It'll be 2nd down and 5 when we come back. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Since 1981, Higginbotham's Towing and Recovery has been serving the community of Baker County, providing safe and reliable towing needs. If you need a car or truck towed, or even a shed in your backyard, Higginbotham's is a place to call. Located in Glen St. Mary, they are available 24 hours, 7 days a week, 259-4375. That's 259-4375. The Higginbotham family is so excited to be a proud supporter of Wildcat football.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
And we welcome you back here to Memorial Stadium, downtown McClenny, Florida. The Wildcats of Baker County doing battle with the Viera Hawks. On the first play of the fourth quarter, the Viera running back is going to pick up 11. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 39. Viera's quarterback, Sims, going to give off to the running back again, and now they've chosen to run a couple of plays in a row and picking up yardage out near midfield.
Us two going into this fourth quarter and maybe trying to burn some clock here, Mike, early on and having some success on first down in the running game.
Well, yeah, I mean, you talk about a tale of two different offenses, right? I mean, the Wildcats have relied on some big plays tonight, some big plays, broken some big ones, punt returns, big runs. Viera has been very methodical, moving the ball, possession-type team. Second down throw, this one's behind the receiver. The receiver and the quarterback, that sounds surprising. They were not on the same page.
And again, Kaz in Sim's face right there. We talked about it earlier. Anytime that route gets beyond 5 yards, Sim's having to get rid of it a lot sooner than he'd like to. So a big third down here. Third down play, 3rd down and 4. They need to get near midfield for the first down here from the 46-yard line. Sims, 3 receivers set to the right side, 1 back in the backfield. Look for somebody here on the right side, the strong side of the field, to come back to the football here, Jackie. 3rd down, they need 4. Sims takes the snap, looks down the left side of the field on the short side, and it's going to be incomplete. Boy, that's a great play by Carlos Jefferson.
Man, the receiver came back to the ball, Jackie. Looked like it was going to be a huge play, and Jefferson knocks it away.
My goodness, and he has got a big task out there. Guarding number 9 for Viera, Donovan Giles, giving up a couple inches out there.
A ton
of passes tonight. And Carlos Jefferson not giving up anything when it comes to playmaking ability, though.
And that's a huge play, because with 4 yards to go, you really put them in a situation where they've got to punt this one away. The ball rolls back to the punter. He picks it up. J-Ma Ruiz is back to return. It's going to take a Wildcat roll out of bounds, so we'll take it at the 26-yard line. They just angled that away from J-Ma. They're not going to get beat by J-Ma Ruiz again, I can promise you that. They kicked it to him earlier. He went 75.
Yeah, they learned their lesson. Fool me once.
So, Jackie, you were talking to Kyle Davis earlier, and I don't know if you guys are still communicating. The one game we forgot about in the Farm Bureau halftime report, and it's easy to forget about Florida State sometimes, but the reason we forgot is because they don't play till Monday. They play Monday night on Labor Day. They've done that a few times in their history. I remember they played the Hurricanes on a Labor Day Monday night one time, but they played Notre Dame. We need to talk about that game before the end of the night. First down play, the Wildcats are going to run it left side. Cam Smith had one man to beat. He got him by the shoulder pad, and now Cam Smith gets out to the 34-yard line. If he wouldn't have grabbed the shoulder pads there, Jackie, that would have been off.
Oh, that's what I said. Oh, my goodness, man. It was going to be a big-time run for Cam Smith, and somehow the defensive end was able to just grab a hold of the shoulder pad and slow him up.
Second down and 2. He got 8 yards, so a good run for Smith, but it could have been a lot bigger. And this time we're going to run middle, and it's going to be blown dead after really no gain.
No gain on that play. And, again, offensive line struggling here in the second half to create holes in those inside run plays. We're able to do some damage on the outside, but not a whole lot doing on the inside.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Jackie. You've got 10 minutes in the ball game. You're down 2. You got to get 2 yards right here. You got to suck it up as an offense right here and get 2 yards. Third down and 2. Noah Ray takes the snap, looks to throw. He fires one left side. It's going to be knocked away, and that's incomplete. Fourth down. That play never had a chance.
Nah, not at all. That's Viera defense. They were keyed in on what was taking place right there. And lucky that ball wasn't picked off, and we're going to get a chance to kick it away here.
Very close to an interception. Wildcats will punt it. Jones has his foot into it at the 25-yard line. Again, Viera does not send anybody back, and the Wildcats will get a great roll from the Jamil Jones punt. This is going to come dead at the 16. So Jones, we had the ball around the 35-yard line. My goodness, he gets a 65-yard punt there with the roll.
And that time it didn't even look like they sent pressure. I mean, if you're trying to block it, I get it. But
they really have it all night, Jack. That's what I'm saying. They can't afford to send one guy back, and they're not getting anywhere close to blocking the punt. Somebody's job needs to be evaluated over here.
Oh, man. I can't say that right now because they're up 2, 24-22. 9:58 left to go in the fourth quarter, and we're asking a lot more out of this Wildcat defense again.
1st and 10 for Viera. Inside the 20-yard line. They fire one right side, and a catch is made. He's out across the 25. Once again, little short curl pattern. Goes for about 11 yards, and they pick up a first down.
Every time on first down, you can bet that play's coming. They've had, I bet if they've got 10 yards, they've got 100 on that same play.
Second down play, or first down and 10 from the 27-yard line, and this play is going to be blown dead. 5 yards. You haven't seen many penalties on Viera tonight, but this one looks like it will be. False start, 5 yards back here. Mount down.
Yeah, really. Besides, though, I mean, some terrible calls there at the beginning of the game. The referee crews kind of stayed out of it a little bit. Not a lot of flags tonight.
Some strange flags.
Yeah, some weird ones.
Viera got bailed out on a face mask that wasn't a face mask. And now another flag here. This guy right here in the middle, I'm surprised.
Calling it on the center side. The center must be moving the ball or.
Well, they had a first down out to the 27-yard line, but with 2 false starts in a row, it goes all the way back to the 17. So now it's 1st and 20. Good opportunity here for our defense with 9:09 to go in the ballgame.
Big defensive play right here. Like, golly, that'd be huge.
Wildcats showing blitz with Camilo Rollins in the middle. Here comes Rollins. Here comes the Wildcat defense, but he's going to get the pass off. But a great defense.
No.
You got to be kidding me. They're going to throw a flag.
That's not his call to make. Oh, my goodness.
Carlos Jefferson came over the top of the receiver to try and knock the ball away. And really, he got there about the same time the ball did. But really, that's not interference, and you can't call that. And
no, that's not interference at all. I felt like the ball wasn't. Goodness.
Well, here's the problem. In high school football, it's not an automatic first down, so they're going to move this 15 yards out to the 33. But look, I need first down. Yeah, no, it's first down, but it's not an automatic.
Replaying first.
Yeah, so it's 1st and 5 instead of the long down and distance we had. Sims is going to get drilled again on the play, and he throws one incomplete down the field. So now it's 2nd and 5. What I was trying to get to is typically it would be like a 1st and 10, but because they needed 20, the 15 yards only gets you to 1st and 5, and you got to go from there. So not only did they get the penalty, what I meant is now they got a short down and distance to go on the series.
Yeah, what we thought Viera was going to try to do running the ball. He's going right back to putting it in Sims' hands to make something happen.
2nd down 5 from the 33-yard line. Sims in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Sims looks to throw, fires one deep down the right sideline over everybody's head. And now it's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 and not running any time off this block whatsoever. 8:44 left to go in the fourth quarter. Viera up 24-22, Mike. And, man, what a shootout.
And as accurate as Sims has been all night long, that last pass had no chance.
No, not at all. Couldn't tell him that, though.
He likes the way things are going. Third down and five from the 33-yard line. They need to get it out across the 38. Sims drops straight back to throw. No pressure. He fires one and catches made at midfield, and they're going to get a first down and more across to the 47-yard line.
Oh, my goodness, man. And I don't know if we tried to bring pressure that time, but I surely would have dialed some up.
Yeah, we had no pressure that time.
Oh, just couldn't get anything going. Tried to get that defensive front, get a hand in Sims' face. And Viera's going to pick up a huge first down there.
From the 47-yard line, first down and 10. Viera with the football and a 2-point lead. 8:15 to go in the ballgame. They hand the ball straight ahead. The Wildcats are going to stop him right near the line of scrimmage. He does move ahead for about 3 yards maybe on the play, but it'll be second down and 7.
And one of a rare missed tackle there by one of our linebackers. Usually sure-handed tacklers let him slip through, and my goodness, they're going to give him 4 yards on that play.
And really, that was a play bottled up at the line. Second down 6, Caleb Sims in the shotgun here. Or C.J. Sims in the shotgun here. Maybe his name's Caleb, I don't know. Second and 6. 7.5 to go in the ballgame. 24-22, Viera with the lead. A very even football game. The difference is a couple of point after touchdowns. Pass across the middle is going to be caught as the quarterback Sims again takes a beating, and the receiver went and dove for it at the 24-yard line and made the catch.
Yeah, good throwing catch that time, and you're right, Orlando Holland able to get to Sims, but just not enough time. And Viera threatening again here.
There's been 3 or 4 plays tonight where we were a shade away from hitting Sims, and he comes away with a big completion. He's a tough quarterback, Jackie. First down and 10 from the 26-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Sims takes the snap. Sims going to look to throw. Fires one across the middle. This is incomplete. Now, we'll say this. They got bailed out a few times, too. They got bailed out on a pass interference call on this possession. They got bailed out by a face mask earlier in the game. They've been bailed out a few times. But evenly matched ball game as far as the score goes. And like I said, the difference is the point after touchdown, Jackie. We missed the first extra point of the game, and that forced us to get in that kind of behind situation. They haven't missed one. Second down and 10 from the 26-yard line. One man in motion here for Sims. Rolling to his right. Sims is going to fire one out here, and it's going to be incomplete. Sims kind of bobbled the snap that time, Jackie, threw the rhythm off just a little bit.
Yeah, and that time they tried to roll Sims out to the right, and he's been pretty comfortable in the pocket. When he doesn't see anything, he's able to get out and do it with his legs, but going to bring up a 3rd and 10 here. But Wildcat defense hanging around, keeping this team in it so far. Down 2 with 6:48 left in the ball game.
2-point game. But Viera, you got to turn them away here. Third down and 10. Viera with the football from the 26 of the Wildcats. Sims, straight drop. Looks to throw one deep down the right sideline, and he's got a man that got behind everybody. And number 14, Dominic Gentle, has walked into the end zone with a touchdown. Man, I don't know how he got behind him.
Nah, that was just a busted coverage. I'm not sure what happened there, but wide open at the end zone, and Sims finds him for a Viera touchdown. Oh, man.
Now, with the extra point, Viera is going to make it a 2-possession game, Jack, because it's 30-22 now, an 8-point lead. And if they make this extra point, they're ahead by 9, and that means the Wildcats will need 2 scores to have a chance. Snap is back. The kick is on the way, and the kick looks like it's down the middle and good. 31-22 now with a 9-point lead. Viera going to have kind of the catbird seat here as we move down toward the end. 6:40 to go. The Cats need 9 points, and that's 2 possessions any way you slice it.
Ah, man. Just a couple plays here and there, Mike. You know, a couple mistakes and a couple huge penalty plays, it seems like, in the last 3 possessions that have just kept these drives alive for Viera. But, again, this Wildcat offense kind of stagnant here in the second half. looking to get something going, and they'll have another opportunity here as Viera is going to kick it away with 6:40 to go in the ball game. Down 31-22. The Wildcats looking for something.
Need something here. Down by 9 points. The Wildcats, you want to stay in this football game, you're going to have to score one real quick. Real quick score is what the Wildcats need. So you got J-Mod Ruiz and Cam Smith back to return the kick. Let's see if either one of them get a chance. The kick comes up, and it's going to be a deep kick taken over there by J-Mod. He's going to go out of bounds, so it'll be a penalty if the kick goes out of bounds. Or are they going to? Yeah, it's a penalty. We'll get it at the 35-yard line. Now, if J-Mod caught that on the sideline and his momentum takes him out of bounds, then that we'd get the ball right there. But I think the ball was already out of bounds. Yeah, that's what it is. So the Wildcats will take it from the 35. We're going to get the mid-quarter timeout here with 6:40 to go in the game.
Right, there's another penalty, though, up there at the 50-yard line, Mike. Looked like there was going to be another unsportsmanlike on the Wildcat.
Oh, boy.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Well, we'll sort it all out. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout for your mid-quarter timeout water break. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Stay home. 2 words that everyone's saying these days. At Hometown Home Health, you can receive nursing and therapy services in the comfort of your own home. These services are covered by Medicare as well as most major insurance companies. Hometown Home Health has a true commitment to their community and is the only home health agency located in our hometown. It's your choice, so choose Hometown Home Health. Maddie and Kristen say, go Wildcats.
You're listening to Wildcat Football on 97.5 FM WFBB. This radio station is a ministry of Glen Baptist Church in Glen, St. Mary, Florida. We're blessed to air Baker County Wildcat Football live each week, and it's our hope that you enjoy the program. We know that life is busy, work, school, football, running errands around, but in the midst of the busyness, we all need a church home that brings the stability upon which you can build your life. If you're looking for a church home where you can grow in Christ and community, we would love to invite you to worship with us every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Check us out on our website at glenbaptist.org or on Facebook, where you can access church info and content and even watch worship services. At Glen, you get dynamic music, gospel-centered expository preaching, and a wonderful faith community. Come grow with us.
6 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the ball game here from Memorial Stadium, downtown McClenny, Florida. Wildcats trailing by 9, 31-22 against this Viera Hawk football team. And the Wildcats send Davion Dean into the game at quarterback for this possession, Jackie. And the first play got about a yard and then a false start. 2nd down and 15. Davion Dean takes the snap, rolling to his left. Dean looks like he's going to run. There he goes to the 30. Dean to the 35 to the 40. And Dean near the 45, and that's a late hit. Absolute late hit. He went in there with the helmet.
Maybe on, you're right. Picked up 14 there. We're going to tack on 15 to it. Good run that time.
Just a freshman, Jack. We talked about it last week. Just a freshman in this ball game. But he doesn't look like a freshman.
He's going to put the Wildcat offense in good shape. We talked about we need to score quick right here. 5:43 left on the clock in the 4th quarter. And we got to go.
Where's number 17? First down and 10 from the 41-yard line of Viera. Going to hand it in there to Jamarian Baker, and Baker's going to fight ahead for 2 yards to make it 2nd and 8. 5:30 to go in the ball game. We trail by 9. Like you said, we got to score quick with this first one.
Yeah, we got to be able to get out there. You got to get the play in and go. 20 and 25 seconds running off the clock is not helping you when you're down 2 scores.
Second down and 7 from the 38-yard line of Viera. Handoff straight ahead. The Wildcats are going to get Cam Smith swooping. 25-20. Cam Smith to the 18-yard line, and Cam Smith had a hole, and it's 1st and 10 from there.
He doesn't need much, Mike. My goodness, not a whole lot there, and Cam Smith makes it happen again. Just a dynamic playmaker for this Wildcat offense.
1st and 10 from the 18 of Viera. The Wildcats trail by 2 scores. 4:49 to go in the ball game. Dean going to give it to Cam Smith. No, Dean kept it himself this time. And they
confusion there, yeah, but you got to go. You got to line up and do it again.
Yeah, lost 3 yards. They got to line up and do it again. It's back to the 21-yard line. That was just a disappointing play. You hate to see a play that just, you lose 3 or 4 yards after a big play.
Yeah.
But he's just a freshman.
Yeah, a little confusion there.
Yeah. 2nd down, 14. Here you go. 4:18 to go. Dean takes the snap, fires one out here to Blake Mays. The catch is made, and he's going to get down to the 20-yard line. Very short gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Under 4 minutes now. Again, you're down 2 scores. You got to go fast. We got to go fast here.
Yeah, now Dean running to the sideline to get the play call. 3:55 to go in the ball game. 3rd down, call it 12 for the Cats. Got to hurry. Dean takes the snap, looking to throw. Pump fake. Now he's going to get hit, and Dean's going to get, he's going to run away from it. Dean to the 20. And now a flag comes.
Oh, that's a bad flag.
Either way, we didn't get anywhere near the 1st down. It would have been a 2-yard gain for Dean, but a flag comes down behind the play. Could be a hold against the Cats.
I think they're going to call a crackback block, Mike. We saw this last week on the Orlando Holland play that we didn't feel like. I didn't think this one was either.
No foul. No foul.
Good.
Yeah, so the scary thing is it's 4th down now. You're at the 19-yard line. It's a 36-yard field goal from here. You need 2 scores. It's 4th down. We need to be kicking the field goal here, and I don't know why we're not. I mean, you need 2 scores. Kick the field goal. That would make it a 6-point game.
There's a little confusion there, and when Cats were forced to burn a timeout with 3:28 to go.
I mean, the ball's at the 19-yard line. You move it back, even if you move it back 8 yards to the 27, it's a 37-yard field goal. Blake Mays has kicked a 39-yarder this year. And it's from the hash that Coach Mays wants it to be. So you're down 2 scores. You need 1 score. Kick the field goal. Not sure if we're going to, though, Jack.
Nah, it looks like the offense is staying out there.
Do you see a flag flying? Which way is the wind blowing? Noah Ray's coming back in.
Yeah, so the offense on the field, Noah Ray and a quarterback on a big 4th down. This is the ball game probably with 3:28 left.
If you don't get it, it's the ball game. Yeah. And you're going to get another timeout. Coach Mays wanted to see what they were going to show.
And now we're going to kick it.
Now, me and Coach Mays had this conversation Monday night, and, by no means am I questioning Coach Mays at all. But in my mind, there's no other choice here. You kick the field goal. You're down 2. I mean, if you don't make it, you don't make it. But you got to try.
Yeah, the only disappointing thing now is we've had to use 2 timeouts in this situation.
But if you make this, then it's a 1-possession game, and then we go figure it out, right?
I didn't know that. You live to fight another day.
From the 26-yard line on the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Blake Mays has his foot into it. It's going to be short. He didn't even get it there. And it's no good.
And again, using those 2 timeouts, you're not going to be able to stop the clock a whole lot. So 1 or 2 first downs.
Well, Jackie, I want to remind the folks that Oscar Gray and the folks down at Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning have made it possible for the Wildcats to have the Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning Wildcat Radio Coaches Show each and every Monday night this year. So I know that Monday night's Labor Day, but up there at Sharky's restaurant. We're going to be up there on the patio, and we'll put that Florida State Notre Dame game on, and Kyle Davis can come up and join us, and we'll just sit and talk Wildcat football Monday night on the patio out there at Sharky's Grill. They're going to run the football to the left side this time, and Viera will be content to just run this clock out. So, Jackie, let's look ahead for the Wildcat schedule. Looks like the Wildcats are going to take the loss here tonight and move to 1-1 on the season. We go to Ponte Vedra next week, Jackie, a perennial playoff team, the Ponte Vedra Sharks. We're going to go over there next week. It'll be a 7 o'clock kickoff in Ponte Vedra as we travel next week to the Ponte Vedra Sharks. Another new one on me, Jackie. We haven't played Ponte Vedra in football before.
No, but do you remember when we did a basketball game
I do.
on the radio?
I was just about to say. We almost got kicked out of there because the athletic director didn't want us doing the game, I don't think. But we did it. Yeah, that was fun. They fumbled the football. The ball's on the ground. Let's see who got it. They're going to get it back. Yeah, only one thing that you can do here to help the Wildcats out. That's turn it over. They almost did.
For sure. And 2:20 and counting here. And the Wildcats just look desperately as the clock winds down.
Want to thank all the sponsors for making Wildcat football possible. We're not going to stay here long after the end of the game, John, just so you're aware. The school has asked that that the team vacate the field as fast as possible, so Jackie and I are going to run down from here as soon as this game hits 0. So we do want to thank all of our sponsors for the game tonight, making it possible for Wildcat football to be right here on WFBB. I want to thank Pastor Chaz Rowland and John Meadows at Glen Baptist Church over there in Glen St. Mary, the beacon of Baker County, and they keep it fresh, Jackie. You know, John sent me a link today to the Facebook page, so there's a Facebook page that they maintain to let folks go out there and listen in that way. The TuneIn app's got the link so that you can listen to the game, and then we tried the streaming app on YouTube tonight, but there were some connectivity issues here in town. It wasn't the fault of anybody with the school. Something to do with the overall connectivity. And we're going to get back there and rough the punter. I think if they tipped it, then it can't be a rough on the punter. But they did throw the flag.
Oh, we were going to block it. Man, we were close. And if this is roughing the punter, this is going to be the ball game.
1:38 to go. So Jackie, as we have to get out of the press box early here tonight, what's your final thoughts on tonight's ball game as the Wildcats are going to come up a little bit short against this Viera team?
Yeah, I think you got to work this offense in. You got to figure out what you want to do, and you got to start doing it well. This offense has struggled now 2 weeks in a row. Last week wasn't necessarily the plays as much as it was performing the plays, fumbling the football and different mistakes by this offensive team. And tonight we just came out and just looked kind of flat. Broke a couple big plays here and there, but just can't really sustain a long drive when that defense needs a break.
Yeah, a couple of tough breaks went against the Cats here tonight. You know, a couple of tough penalties. The Wildcats just couldn't never get kind of corral it after that touchdown that Viera scored to go on top. And so when it went to 24-22, the Wildcats had a chance there, and we just ended up a little bit, a little too late. But good game overall, Jackie. Entertaining ball game. Big school here. This is a 7A school that came down from Viera, a very well-coached team. So Cats don't need to hang their head. We need to learn from this, move on to Ponte Vedra next week as we continue to get ready for districts.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, you can tell, obviously, anytime you lose a ball game, you're disappointed, but I think they realized the opportunities that they had tonight, offensively and defensively, and just didn't capitalize. And when you put a guy like Sims back there for this Viera Hawks team, you got to tough it out, man. He's not going to stop. I mean, he's good. He's not going to make very many mistakes. And so when you do get an opportunity, you got to capitalize on it. And the Wildcats tried, had a couple big plays on offense, but again, just couldn't really sustain it all game long.
Well, good luck to all the teams in action tomorrow. The Wildcats, like I said, are going to take the loss here tonight. We'll travel to Ponte Vedra next week for a 7 o'clock kick at Ponte Vedra against the Sharks. So you can listen to all the action here, but also don't forget, Monday night, the Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning Wildcat Radio Coaches Show from Sharky's Restaurant with Coach Mays And always, you know, a couple of the Wildcat players are going to stop by, and we'll have something to drink, or I'm sorry, something to eat up there at Sharky's on the back patio. And if that Florida State Notre Dame game's on, we'll watch that. So come by and join us. Yeah, my son had a milkshake up there last week, Jack, and that thing looked tremendous.
Hey, I'll tell you, they got some good ice cream up there. Which I haven't had anything bad from Sharky's yet, but.
Now, we had some boneless wings and some cheeseburgers floating around the table last week. So, yeah, stop by and see us up at Sharky's. We'll be there Monday night. Show starts at 7 right here on 97.5. I want to thank everybody for listening in tonight. That's going to do it. And appreciate our man John Meadows down there at WFBB. And we're going to get out of here. We'll talk to everybody Monday night at 7 from Sharky's. And next week, we'll talk to you live from Ponte Vedra High School on Friday night. Good night, everybody.
Because your family matters. We're here. 97.